Oh, two people in my house already. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit earlier today than last night because I got off here a little too late yesterday. How's everybody doing? Well, it says three people in the house. I don't bite or anything, just say hi. Hi, Mason. How's it going? How's it going? Must be your first time here. I never seen your name before. New to the channel? You must be new to the channel. I pretty well talk about almost anything. It all depends where you live, Mason. It all depends where you live. I live in Canada, so if you live in the States, shipping is outrageous. But I could see what I can do. Okay. Well, here's my email. Send me your address, and then I will see what I can do for you. What kind of wiring are you looking for? Spark plug wires or what? Here's my email address. So once you have it, let me know, and then I will remove it. Hi, Emily. How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're feeling well. It's raining over here. I don't know if you can hear it, but we have a steel roof on our building, and it makes a racket. Yeah, like what, Mason? Like for spark plug wiring or fuel lines or what? Like I don't know what you mean. Just send me. Yeah, I know engine wiring, but engine wiring, like, are you just doing the spark plug wiring and that's it, or you know, like I go all out when I wire a motor, so that's why I'm asking. Like heater hoses, alternator wiring, starter wiring. Oh, spark plug wiring. Did you get my email address so I can remove it, please? I don't want everybody to message me. You give me your address and I'll see what I can do for you. See? And what colors do you want? Like you gotta let me know, like, like I can probably send it in a small envelope and then that way it won't cost so much. Okay. I will remove it. Emily, you still have your jacket? Yeah, you still have a jacket. Yeah. Red will work. Yeah, it all depends what your uh detailing. Like, is it an older muscle car, like from the 60s or 70s? If it's from the 60s or 70s, you need yellow or blue. They didn't have red until later, or black, or black. It all depends, what year you're trying to replicate. That's all. But I'm going to be starting a building series on this channel pretty soon, Mason. So watch out for it. I'll be doing it as a premiere. So, but anyways, I will get back to you, Mason, as soon as I can. Like how long how much feet do you need? Like do you need a foot of it, 2 feet of it? What? Like that doesn't tell me very much, you know. Like if I could put it in a small envelope, then it won't be so much for shipping because it can go in your mailbox. Yeah, I usually schedule my live streams, but I wasn't too sure if I was going to go live today. But I figured, well, I pay for StreamYards now, so I might as well. A small portion will work. Okay, sounds good to me. I'll give you about a foot, Mason. Like, oh, I'll do it for free this time, but next time, I won't charge much. I'll just charge the shipping the next time, though. Hi, Brandon Recovery. How's it going? You want to join me? More than welcome. I don't know if you guys ever follow Court TV, but I've been following along, and I tell you, I don't understand why it has to take so long for the trials. You know, and then it's in front of a federal court, and then it's presented in front of a state court. Like, why? If they got enough evidence against the person that commit the crime, why do they let it drag for so freaking long? I don't understand that. If anybody can shed some light on that, why they stretch the trials for so long when they know they have the evidence that commits the person to the crime, I don't understand that. 9 people in the house. Thanks all for coming. Make sure you put the thumbs up when you come in and before you leave. That'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, Mason, if you want to come up on the panel, you're more than welcome. There's links right there, unless you don't have a webcam. Yeah, it does, eh? It's pretty messy right now, Mason. Pretty messy right now. I haven't touched anything in a while. My floor underneath my table is just freaking full of boxes. Yeah, I have them all in the living room, Mason, and then I have a few over there, about 24 there behind the door. Hi, Bill Guncheck. Yeah, I'm the chosen one. There's the links right there if you want to come up, Brooklyn Check. You're more than welcome. More than welcome. I was just talking about trials and court. I've been watching court TV, and I just don't understand the whole concept. Really, I really don't. I really don't. Yeah, I've been going to what is it called? Oh, jeez. Social Blade. I've been going to Social Blade, and I've been putting people's names in the box and saying how many subscribers are legit and whatnot. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Even the views that he has on his freaking shorts, they're out of whack. Out of whack. Hi, JC Proctor. How's it going? Oh, I'm just talking about freaking trials and court. I've been watching court TV for quite a while now, and I just don't understand the whole freaking what's going on with it. I don't understand it. Like, why does the trial have to be so long? Not the newer NASCAR racing. I like the older NASCAR racing, Matt Mason. The new NASCAR racing is too much freaking.
Nice to see you, sir. Nice to see you. We're looking for some knowledge. Some knowledge.
Who's this, Brandon or Mason?
We're loving the fact that that you can actually talk all this. There you go, bro. Well, I'm here, bro. I'm here, bro. I'm here, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, who are you,
So
Mason
what
or?
sort of knowledge are you dropping on us, bro?
I'm talking about the court system and the trials that they
The
have
court system, bro.
in the states. It's crazy. Hi, Shorty. How's it going? You must be Mason then. Are you Mason?
What state are you in, bro? What state are you? What state are you in, bro?
What's
A
that?
Freemason?
No, I'm asking who you are.
What you
Like,
on about, bro? A Mason?
I don't know who that was. Oh, okay. I don't know who that was. So I don't see him in chat. So I'm not. I don't know why I let people ban from studio. He was just a guess. I banned him. Oh, okay, Mason. I thought it was you. I'm not too bad, Shorty. I did my swim before it started raining. I did 30 laps again today, so I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, I've been watching on Court TV. I don't know if anybody else watches that, but I tell you, I don't understand the whole concept around the trial and the court system itself. I don't understand it. I dream big, build small. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know who that was on the panel. I have no idea. I don't like when people put a different name. I don't know who it is. I don't like that. I thought it was you, Brandon, or Mason, but I'm sorry about that. I thought it was one of yous. But oh, there's 12 people now. Thanks all for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you put the thumbs up when you come in or before you leave. That'd be greatly appreciated. There's only 6 thumbs up. What's happening with the rest? Well, JC Proctor, I have a new Samsung TV, 4K TV, and they give you a whole bunch of channels for free. And that's what I've been watching, Court TV, and that's the reason why I've been asking about it. That's all. Yeah, they're not true, Brandon and Recovery. I went to Social Blade earlier and put his name in there, and uh, the numbers don't match. I'm telling you right now, the numbers don't match. Like you have like 20 or 30 thumbs up, and then you got like 22,000 views. No, I don't think so. I can't believe that. In 3 hours. Hi, Christian Magician. How's it going? Hi, Storage Bandits. How's it going? Oh, no problem, Christian Magician. That's okay. Oh, there's 14 people in the house. Make sure you put the thumbs up, please. There's only 8 thumbs up so far. Like, it's not that hard, you know. You just click it. Click with your thumbs up. What are we having for dinner, Christian Magician? Oh, he's going to get caught, Brandon. I've been reporting him every freaking day. I've been reporting him every day. Me and Frank. Hi, Fluffy. How's it going? Yeah, I've been reporting him every day. Yeah, I think he was just a guess. I don't even think he was connected to my channel, the guy that came up on the panel. I should really set this just subscribers only so I don't get this freaking. Hi, Lefty. How's it going? Yeah, Fluffy's fired. Yeah, I know, Lefty. Yeah, I know you support me all the time, Fluffy. No, tomorrow, Lefty. Tomorrow. Yeah, okay. It's just a few people, you know, I just have a tendency to forget, JC. It's all good. Hi, BC family. How's it going? Go ahead, BC family. If you want to, you know, start your stream, go right ahead. I'm sure there's a few people that will support you at the same time they're supporting me, so don't worry about it. Hey, you never fired Fluffy? Okay. Oh, you just gotta work, Lefty? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's raining over here, so it's raining over here. 16 people in the house. Thanks all for coming. Make sure you put the thumbs up when you come in or before you leave. That'd be greatly appreciated. Uh, oh, Lefty, you got a jacket. If you want to post your links, you're more than welcome. BC family. You know, if you got a jacket, just post your links, and if anybody else wants their links dropped, they'll just have to ask you. That's all. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any merchandise on my channel, Fluffy. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Hi, Corner Clubhouse. How's it going? If anybody wants their links dropped, just ask one of the moderators. I'm sure they will drop it for you. Yeah, I hear you there, Lefty. It's kind of hard for me right now trying to quit because being retired now. So, but that's no excuse really. Hi, Rich GT 350. How's it going? How's it going, man? Yeah, we all. Yeah, it's a bad habit, Lefty. But you know, if you don't have one habit, then you'll make up another new habit, eating more, all sorts of things. You know. So yeah, 15 people in the house. Thanks all for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you put the thumbs up when you come in or before you leave. That'd be greatly appreciated. Now it's 12 thumbs up. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me right now, Rich, because now I'm fully retired, so I got nothing else to do but, to smoke and enjoy my life. Yeah, I see that, Nitro. I see that, Frank. Hi, Mega Van Mike. How's it going? Thanks for all for coming. Yeah, 18 now. Yeah. Yeah, we're going. We're going, Frank. We're taking the internet by storm. Yeah. Yeah, you want to come up on the panel, Frank? You're more than welcome. I'll post the links. Not a problem. Yeah, I wasn't too sure if I was going to go live or not, but I was kind of bored. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah, I was, Frank, I was, yeah, that can happen, Rich. That can happen. Yeah, well, Lefty, there's one person, and he dropped short like 3 hours ago, and he had like 22,000 views. 22,000 views. Yeah, I was looking at the social blade, Frank, and checking up on somebody, and the views that he has on the shorts don't register whatsoever. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, I did. Happy birthday, everyone. Oh, hi, Cyclone RC. How's it going? How's it going? I did, Frank. Oh, I checked out Kelly's channel. Like he has, what was it, 22 thumbs up, and then he has 22,000 views in 3 hours. I'm not doing too bad, Cyclone RC. I'm doing really good. Yeah, I am, Frank. That's putting it mildly. I would have said more than that, but that's okay. Okay, BC family. Yeah, Lefty Two Guns. He does a lot of drone footage. JC, you probably like that. I like it personally. I like it. Hi, Tony's Diecast Customs. How's it going? Oh, cool, cool. That's cool. Hi, Pokerossi. How's it going, man? How's it going? Pokerossi in the house. Yeah, he's the chosen one. No, no, I'm the chosen one, Pokerossi. I'm the chosen one now. Uh, are we gonna donate a box of Kleenex to the baby Huey, Frank? Yeah, I like that blade. I tell you, that helps a lot. You know, you get to see how your channel is doing and whatnot. It does help a lot. Did they have the social blade around for a long time, Frank, or no? Yeah, yeah, it sure is, Frank. Sure is. I hope he paid an arm and a leg for it too, Frank. I hope he paid a lot of money for it. Looks good on him. I'm doing. I think everybody's doing well. We don't have no freaking crybabies in here. Does anybody want to come up on the panel? I'll drop the links again. It's up to you, the individuals. If you don't want to, that's all right. I know some people don't like showing their face. I like that. I like that program, Social Blade. That's a good thing that they brought out. Whoever invented that social blade, it was good. It helps a lot of people, I bet you. So they get to know if the person is fraud or whatever. Oh, still 14 people in the house. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I was just talking about the court system. Like I don't understand why the trials have to take so long when they have all the evidence in front of them. This person killed that person, and they have blood, DNA, and everything right there. Freaking what? Why waste so freaking much time that they have to go through federal court and then the state court in the states? It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. I don't understand that. Yeah, it is crazy. Like that's what I've been watching for the last couple days. Frank, is court, court, court today or something like that. It's called. I think it's called. Like one guy, he tried to set it up that his wife committed suicide, so he probably had insurance on her, so he would get everything that she owned, because he walked in the marriage and he had no house or nothing. I think basically that's what it is. Yeah, I don't think Brooklyn Chick is here anymore. Oh, 17 people in the house still. Wow, going strong. We're gonna take the internet by storm. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It's raining pretty bad over here. It's pouring out right now. Hey, yeah, yeah, that I am, Frank. We should all talk like him. Let's go, let's grow. Oh God, if people believe that shit, they're they better smoke another joint or something. It's unbelievable. Yeah, a few people were asking about that build along that we're gonna plan to do, me and you, Frank, and a few others, and they're waiting for it. I said somewhere around October or November we'll be doing it. Hi, UK medic, how's it going? Okay, you do that, UK medic. You do that. I've got the power. Yeah, you're like a superhero, eh? UK medic. Yeah, you ate your spinach this morning or whatever. You got the power. I got the force. I got the force behind me. Oh God, this YouTube is hilarious. Yeah, if anybody wants their links dropped, just ask one of the moderators. They will drop it for you. Hi, Moon over Miami. How's it going? And we were just talking about the court system and the trials and why they take so freaking long and why does it have to take, months or a couple of years to get to the verdict? I don't understand that. Meanwhile, they have all the evidence in front of them. Like they're fighting up a dream, and it seems like the criminals have more rights than we do. I don't think that's right. I'm watching it right now, UK Medic. You guys want me to share it? You guys want me to share it? Hi, Brooklyn Chick. Welcome back. Yeah. Do you guys want me to share it? I can share it. Oh, it's over. Did you want me to start from the beginning? That's cool, eh? Oh, I could put sound on it. Just hold on. I will share it again. Okay, I'll share it again. I'll share it again. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll share it again.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution. Passion and without logic. A mindless eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil and gave him jaws.
It's a mystery and I don't like mysteries. Give me a bellyache, and I got a beauty right now.
Irritating. Ah, yes. One of your earth emotions.
Is that better? I couldn't stop laughing, man. Yeah, it was probably an echo because I had my mic on UK Medic, but I shut it off, my mic, so that way you can hear it. That was funny. That was really funny. Use a UK Medic. You should share that on your community tab. The new improved Kelly Codwell. Hi, RK Pop. How's it going? Good to see you. I don't think Lefty is here still. He just got home from work, so that was funny. Hey, the mindless eating machine. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that was funny. I couldn't stop freaking laughing. Oh, welcome back, Marco. Welcome back. Somebody new. You must be new, Marco. Never seen you before. Yeah, if anybody wants their links dropped, just ask one of the moderators. They will drop it. If you want. You don't have to, because a lot of people are not doing it legit, so. Yeah, that was funny. I should save that one, that video. That was so funny.
How you doing, John?
I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah. I love it because I had the Jaws theme in the background, this killing machine.
Yeah. You should share it on your community tab and say, this is the new improved Kelly Codwell.
Oh, I've got other works in the pipeline.
Oh, okay.
I've been doing a bit of clipping, a bit of watching and clipping.
Oh yeah. Well, it's good you know how to do that. I have no clue how to do that.
Yeah. Yes, I've been sneaking in there under a different ID.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Marco. I'm using your last name rather than trying to pronounce your first name in case I get it wrong.
Well, that's why I just said Marco. Marco Polo. I haven't sent. How's it going?
Thing is, he lays himself wide open for it, so I just can't resist it.
Yeah. There have been a lot of videos posted about him lately.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, RK Pop. That's greatly appreciated. Yeah,
well, I don't have to make fun. Sorry, go on.
It's not a bad live stream because I had 18 people at the most in here already. So
Yeah.
pretty good. Well, who has a good channel, Emily?
You're talking about John? Of course it's good. There's a ton of vids on YouTube people made about Kelly. It's funny as hell. Yeah, well, when I finish my repertoire, I'll put them all up as a block.
Yeah, I think what's his name? Hot Facts, Robert Rees. He posts a lot of videos about him too. He posted a funny one about that spray he was talking about for his
Oh my
money.
God.
Yeah.
But he actually picked up the wrong can. That was bullshit repellent.
Yeah. Even showed the price of the bottle too, $24. I said, "Holy crap! You paid that much for a stupid bottle of supposed to expand your money?" Pretty soon he's going to say that he's got a money tree in his backyard or something. Yeah,
I do
he
like
did.
that. I like that bit in the video that I did when he was Dr. Evil, when he said, you know, it's always a good idea not to let people know who you really are or what you really are. And I put unemployed.
Yeah. Yeah, he did bust on really good, Frank. You're right there. He busted quite a few people, actually, Robert Rees. He's been searching the internet of YouTubers that have been playing the field. A lot of people wouldn't go onto this panel. He asked them to come on the panel, and they wouldn't. Just like Kelly.
Well, as I understand it, with all the stuff that YouTube is doing at the moment, pretty soon anybody who's been gaining subs like that will be losing them very rapidly.
Oh yeah. Well, Frank just said he lost 1,000 subscribers overnight. So
Yeah. Apparently YouTube are on it. They are on the case.
Oh yeah. Hi Ash, how's it going? Yeah, I was just talking about like I was watching Court Now or Court Today or something of that nature. It's a program that they have about the court system in states and all that time. And the trials, you know, they got enough evidence against the person. They know he committed a crime, but they just drag it as long as they can. I don't understand that.
It's so the lawyers can make shitloads of money, basically.
Yeah, and then the taxpayers are paying for the court costs.
Yep.
You know, it's crazy.
Lost another 500 subs. Oh dear.
Bonus. We're gonna have a party, Frank. Party time. So as soon as he's gone, then it'll be really party time.
Yeah, he was saying the other day on his stream that people are trying to take his channel down. He goes, "It won't happen because I'm getting it done." You know.
Oh yeah.
And he's taking the internet by storm.
Yeah, he was trying to say that he knows the owner of YouTube.
Well, what in that video he said he owned it, didn't he? And then he says,
Yeah,
no, well, actually, I don't actually own it, but I know somebody who does.
Yeah. I was looking at one of the shorts, and he had, I think, in 3 hours, 23,000 views. Meanwhile, there's only 23 thumbs up.
Yeah, well, YouTube are cleansing it out. They're looking through the system.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll lose a lot more by tomorrow, Frank.
Well, I'm sure. Because they do seem to be cleansing a lot of accounts, you know.
Yeah.
You grow too quickly, it's putting up a red flag, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is. It sure is.
You know, they're not stupid.
No. No, especially if you're using their platform, you know, like they have to have their policies.
Yeah, exactly.
They have to stick by it. You know, it's only common sense.
When you think about it, I mean, logically, if you take like Frank's channel, given the number of people that follow Frank, the amount of watch hours he gets, the people that join his live streams, and everything else, you would expect him to have more subs than Kelly. So
Oh,
it just shows that isn't organic growth. That's bought growth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because organically, you grow. That's why Frank's got the subs he's got.
Right.
And Kevin's
Right.
got the subs he's got, because organic, the difference between organic and boosted.
No, he's not at 20K now, Ash. He just lost 1,000 subscribers, so he's at 18. Yeah, he's using boosters on his shorts. Yeah, I know. I know he is.
I bet there's people in YouTube going, well, who is it that he knows then on YouTube? They're asking around the office, who does he know? Who does he know?
Yeah, but the thing is, he's got to think about it too. If he's sending people from bigger channels somewhere else, like to him or whatever, and he's promoting his channel the wrong way, it's making the other person look bad too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it really sucks ass. We feel so sorry for him. We're gonna get a donation going and buy him a box of Kleenex.
Well, if we all donate $1, he can go over to Vivian's and buy himself 100 subs.
Yeah. Or we can always buy him a box of diapers. Or he look like Baby Huey.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my subs, I was on 1,019 last night. I'm down to 1,011 now,
Right.
because, people sub to you and then they decide they don't want to be subbed to you, or they sub to you because they want you to sub to them.
Right.
No biggie. It's no biggie.
No, I don't even pay attention to too much.
No, I just happen to have a look, but my watch hours on my videos has been very good. I actually had the old gold trophy there saying, people are watching my videos more and longer, and which is more important. Which is more important. So that means I'm putting out content that people want to watch.
Yeah, I have it that a lot of people are watching my older ones,
Yeah.
especially if they're new to the channel and they're starting to see that I posted a lot of how-tos from when I first started.
Yeah. If I did the Kelly series, my subs would go from like 1K to about 10K.
Yeah.
But I've kept it so that it's not malicious. It's just him doing what he does. There's nothing malicious in them.
No. You're just telling the truth. That's all.
Yeah, just it's him. In that he doesn't say anything. He's just there eating, which is I don't think is the thing you should do when you're doing a stream anyway. Standing there eating food.
He's been doing it all the time.
I know he does.
Oh shit! Guess who tried to come in here? Guess.
Go on.
Kelly.
Really?
Yeah. Hi, Stock Explorer.
When was that?
Just now.
Oh, right. It's because you're talking about him.
Oh, probably. Hi, Carl Rock. Oh, he removed himself. Hi, Carl Rock. How's it going? Yeah.
Hi, Carl Rock.
I don't know if Frank's still here. Yeah. Yeah, you just tried to show it up. Sorry about your luck, Kelly. I'm not letting you up on the panel. I don't want drama on here. We don't want you to cry. We don't need that. Yeah, I was watching Carl Rock, but a lot of times I can't hear him talking. He's very, very silent when he's talking on his videos. You notice that?
I haven't been over to one of his lives, actually, so I have to confess.
Oh, I know. He never goes live.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, I'm not. Here he comes again.
How come he's not appearing in the chat then?
Oh, because he is a guest.
Oh,
Because-
right. Okay.
He's not subscribed to me anymore.
Right.
Oh, it's Nigel Freak. I'm sorry about that, Frank. I thought as soon as I saw Kelly Codwell, I thought it was him coming in here. You're trying to brainwash me or what? Sorry about that.
He's hypnotizing you. You can hypnotize your audience. Remember that? It's on my video.
Oh,
You learn how to do that in the Philippines. You can hypnotize
yeah,
your
with a
audience.
crystal on a chain and just twist it around a couple times.
Y'all like my new name?
Yeah. So how's it going?
Same old shit.
Yeah, I like that Social Blade. That really tells you everything about the any person you want to check out on.
Yeah, I'm looking at that freaking mental fruitcake Social Blade right now. It's freaking hilarious. He lost over 1,000 subs today. So looking at his account last night, he was at 19,100 and he was only at 17,400. Gained 2,000 subs, lost them all, went back down to 18,600. Now it's showing for 8/17/2022, which is today, he lost another 500, which took him down from 18.6K down to 18.1K. Talk about fucking boosting your numbers. How the fuck do you lose almost 1,500 subs in one day? Damn.
Why are you gloating at me losing subs? I'm getting it done. I'm taking the internet by storm.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're all organic.
He got his ass busted in his live feed the other night. I was watching a movie. Is somebody called me and said, "Hey, Kelly's live. Check out his live." I'm like, I don't want to look at that fat fucking faggot's live feed. He's like, "No, you gotta. Someone's gonna appear in there." So I got on. Someone came in and busted his ass good. You know how Kelly's all laughing with his little fucking goofy little fucking midget laughing shit, being all fucking happy and chipper, talking to his people. And then two people rolled up in there and basically fucking laid it out flat. Kelly, you're using angel accounts and boosters. You're losing subs by the day. And I mean, they busted his ass good on the angel accounts, the booster accounts, because he was running all the booster names in there. And when he got busted out, he wasn't happy no more. You could see him, he had a frown on his face. He knows now. Everybody knows what he's doing. And it was hilarious because he shut his live feed down like freaking 10 minutes later.
What, you mean he didn't reach for the coffee? Because he normally has coffee because that always makes him feel good.
No, he got his ass handed to him in his live feed the other night.
Yeah. So much for rubbing those crystals.
Yeah.
But he was rubbing something, but it weren't crystals.
Dude, the people that are making videos about him all over YouTube is fucking hilarious. I mean, it is funny as hell. Funny as hell how they're busting Kelly Caldwell out. How to, and his Social Blade just proves it again. He was at over 19,000 last night. He lost over 1,000 subs today.
Wow.
I have never seen someone lose that many subs in one day. That's what he's doing. He's boosting using fake angel accounts.
Well, that's why he's not making a massive income from it, isn't it?
He ain't making nothing on his YouTube anymore.
Well, that's what I mean. Man. With that number of subs.
Now that Keith Jenkins stopped donating to him, You look at his channel, he doesn't have anybody donating to him anymore. Everybody caught on to his scam. I was begging everybody for money and shit.
Chester still goes in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, Chester the gamer, that kid's just as much of a fucking moron as Kelly is. He's like freaking 14 years old, and he thinks he's some big YouTuber. He's got the most boringest channel on earth.
Hi,
It is
Cal King on 916. How's it going?
It is funny because all he has in his chat is little kids. I mean, all his moderators are fucking kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And who's the guy that's got the loads and loads of subs that goes on there?
Oh, it's a Terrence kind of thing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, talk about kissing ass every time he goes in.
He's another one. He gained 40,000 subs in 2 days. 2 days, 40,000 subs.
Right.
The funny thing about that, I talked to a guy the other day who knows the person. See, Terrence, from what I understand, which is a very common thing, he's paying people. He paid somebody to boost his channel. So for those of you guys out there that don't know, you know that there are people that I guess you could call it running a business. There are big YouTubers out there that what they do is if you pay them $2,000-$3,000, they will get their whole community to sub you to push your numbers.
Yeah.
That's what these people are doing. They're buying their subs. They're paying someone else, all right, to get them to push their community on them. But the problem is when YouTube sees you gain that many subs overnight, you lose them all because it's overgrowth.
Yep.
That's exactly what's happening to Kelly. He's going into all these channels and dropping super stickers to all these big channels, begging these people to get their community to sub to him. But the funny thing is, you don't see none of them going hanging out in his lives. None of them comment on his videos. They're all boosted numbers. It's all fake. Fake people is all it is.
Hi, Shane.
Yeah.
Shane, what's going on? Ain't seen you in days, man. Hopefully you're doing all right. Heard you were taking a break. I heard your lawnmower. Heard your lawnmower was kicking your ass the other day.
Carl Rock.
Yeah, that shit is funny. These fucking morons out there, they think everybody's dumb when they sit up and get on their panel and lie out their teeth saying, "Oh yeah, I'm growing organically. These are all real people." Yeah? Well, these real people must fucking really hate you because they're not popping in your lives to even say hello. They're not fucking commenting on any of your videos, nothing. Your views on your videos and your live feeds are still horrible.
Well, I've been in John's stream now the last 3 nights.
Yep.
You know, that's support.
That's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do it.
And I know that if I did live streams, the people that I support would come to my live streams, but I don't do them. So,
you know they will because they're all true, real people.
yeah. You know, I always look to see who my subscribers are that are on, and I'll go on there and support them.
That's just like when you go in Kelly's channel, when you peek in there, he'll have 4, maybe 4 real people watching his channel. The rest are all angel accounts. They're all paid promotion people to go sit in his channel to boost his numbers.
So Keith Jenkins is in the house.
What up, Keith?
Hi, Keith.
Yeah, Kelly Caldwell, he lost over 1,000 subs this morning. You go look at his damn social blade. It's hilarious. It shows, because I'm looking at his social blade right now. So he was at, 5 days ago, he was at 17,000. Then he gained 600 all in one night, put him at 817.6K. Then Monday night, what's today? Wednesday? So 2 days, 2 days ago, Monday, he gained 1,000 subs. Then what's funny is Tuesday shows he got no subs, not a single one. Then it showed he was at 19,100. Then he lost all 1,000 of them subs, went back down to 18.6K, and then today it shows the date 8/17/2022, which is today, Wednesday. Another negative 500 will put him back down to 18,100.
Yeah. I mean, I gained 300 subs in the last 28 days.
Yeah, tell me he
a month.
ain't boosting his numbers. That is freaking hilarious.
Yeah. It took me 28 days to get 300 subs. So that's a measure of how it works.
Well, the social blade don't lie. That's for damn sure.
Nope.
You can't manipulate the analytics. You go and look at his analytics graph. That thing is like a freaking damn zombie heartbeat. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. There ain't even no consistency. Nothing. That's what's sad. Oh, man. I see why a lot of people are stepping away from YouTube. They get frustrated with it. When you see these jagoffs like this doing that kind of shit, they can't even freaking build a channel, honestly. They got to do it all fake numbers to make everybody think that they're somebody on YouTube.
Yeah, but it hurts a lot of the new people that just started on YouTube too.
Well,
I'll tell you what was funny. The other night he was doing a live feed. His voice was all choppy, lagging. So everybody was telling him, hey, it's your Wi-Fi router. You need to reset your internet. Dude, I never laughed so hard in my life watching this moron try to figure out how to reset a Wi-Fi router box. This dumbass was trying to unplug it, yank the cord out of the friggin' wall from the coax cable. The coax cable screws into the outlet to where your internet provider drills through your wall and brings the internet cable from the power lines into the house.
Isn't it
He
easy
couldn't
just
figure-
So
He couldn't figure out. All you had to do was take the black plug-in cord and pull it out of the wall, shut the power down, and replug it back in after a
And
minute.
most got a reset button on the front of them anyway. Most of them got a reset button.
He sat for 20 minutes trying to figure out how to reset a Wi-Fi router box. I'm like, oh my God, is this guy for real?
I really
He had,
don't know how
he,
to
had,
go.
he had two people in on the live feed. John Paul, you were live at the same time. You had almost 21. You had 21 people in your live. He had 2. You know what the funny thing was? The 2 that were in his live feed were bot accounts. They were angel accounts, just reposting the same freaking emojis over and over and over. I was like, oh my God, man, this is...
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, what he's saying is so misleading because I was fairly new and I was, this thing about cheating as such, it was put across in such a way from various channels that it's the norm on YouTube. And if you don't know any different, this is why people fall for it and go into these rooms and pay for subs and do all this link dropping, and I've seen the light. I saw that that's not the way to grow because as soon as you get them, they're gone the next day.
Yep.
But I saw that and thought, oh, right, okay, yeah, he's got 17,000 subs, X, okay, yeah. So it must work. But of course, the reality is it doesn't.
It's funny when you listen to him talk and he gets on his live feeds and he tries to talk all this shit to all his viewers. The 4, maybe 5 actual real people that he has. trying to spread his infinite wisdom on how to be big on YouTube, how to grow your YouTube channel and all this. It's like, dude, you didn't even know none of that info till a bunch of us found you, came into your live feeds and taught you how to do YouTube. And he still couldn't even do it right then because he had to revert back to freaking boosting and buying his subs.
Well, how many times did you tell him on your stream about doing that?
Oh, well, here's the funny thing. So his big kick on YouTube right now is telling everybody, you got to do YouTube Shorts. They'll boost your channel. You got to do YouTube Shorts. This is the same freaking moron that when I met him, he was telling all his people, don't do YouTube Shorts. They hurt your analytics. They hurt your channel. Blah, 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 blah. Was telling everybody to stay away from YouTube Shorts. When I started doing YouTube Shorts and showed him the big numbers that I was getting, now all of a sudden he's telling all his people, oh, you got to do YouTube Shorts. It's going to grow your channel. You're going to get tons of views. It's like, dude, you are such a fake fraud. It's not even funny.
Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, you summed it up when you turned around and said, stop trying to please other people and do what you like.
Yep.
You know, instead of please other people, do what you like, add the content that you want. And if people like it, you know, there's no point in producing stuff that, you know, just to get views because, you know, you're going to lose heart in it.
Robert Reese said it best on his live feed when he tried to do an interview with Kelly and Kelly didn't show up. So Robert Reese let him have it. That's when Robert Reese busted out his social blade, showed everybody what was going on. And what was it he said? I forgot his exact words, but Robert Reese basically told everybody in his whole live feed that he figured out in a matter of minutes what Kelly is all about. Kelly was one of them outcasts his whole life. So what he's doing now is he's using YouTube to try to be somebody that he never could be in his previous years. The man always talks about how his family hates him, his son won't have nothing to do with him, and that's what he's doing. He's all pissed off about what his life was years ago, and he's trying to use YouTube as an escape to now get people to believe in him and try to bring attention to himself, people to listen to him when he talks and all that. When all he does is just lie, and lie to everybody. I mean, this guy is the worst pathological liar I have ever came across. It is crazy. I mean, just crazy the shit that comes out of this guy's mouth. And it's funny because everybody's recording this stuff and making videos about him.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the first thing is you don't put your private life out there for them all to see on YouTube for a start.
Well, and that's what I tried to tell him when I first met the guy. Stop fucking putting all your bullshit past life dirty laundry on the internet. You know why he was doing that? Because he wanted everybody to feel sorry for him and donate to him. And that's how he was running his scam for the longest time. But when I exposed him, all right, that's why he hates me. He hates me because he lost all his money now. That's why he's pissed off at me.
Cut off his income source.
Yep. He sits in his live feeds almost every day talking about, man, I used to have so many people come in and watch my live feeds. Nobody comes in anymore. Because people ask him all the time, hey, what happened to Nitro Freak? What happened to UK Medic? What happened to Pokerossi? What happened to John Paul? What happened to this one and that one and this one? And like everybody friggin' told him, hey, everybody got wizened up to his bullshit lies and his scam that he was running. Nobody wants nothing to do with him now. Now he sits and complains about it and tries to play it off and says, oh, I don't need none of them people. Well, yeah, you did, because when we all came in your live feeds, at least you would get 15, 20 people. You can't even get that now, real people, without using booster, angel accounts and stuff. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. A lot of people did feel sorry for him. I mean, I never gave him any money, but I know a lot of people did.
And that's the only reason he had any friends at all on YouTube is because we all felt sorry for him. But when we learned what, that night when he came on to Sherry's panel and showed his true colors, how he told everybody, I don't care about anybody on YouTube. I'm just here for the money. I got to make a living. What kind of fucking moron is dumb enough to say that on an open panel when you know all your viewers are watching what you're saying?
Yeah, like the video I did with Dr. Evil, with the line where he said, the one thing I've learned with YouTube is you've got to look after number one.
Yeah,
And that's exactly what he's doing, looking after number one. He's not part of a community. He is telling everyone to connect. I can't tell you the last time that he came and looked at one of my videos or commented.
No.
Yeah. He tries to tell everybody to connect to one another and grow, but what he's really telling you is build his channel, connect to him. He don't care if anybody else in his live feed connects to each other. All he cares about is that if you're new and you're coming in there, you better sub to him and hit that like button. He ain't about helping others. He's about helping himself. He always has been. That's been his biggest downfall on YouTube. He ain't out to help nobody. He's out there to help himself. Himself and himself alone. And he proved that through his own words in my live feed when I had him up on the panel and we destroyed his ass. And then when we destroyed his lying ass on Sherry Cardwell's panel.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Sean, that you gave him money to help Kelly.
Cyclone, you're already taking the internet by storm after I did that shout out for you. Big on YouTube now.
Yeah, Shane, like Shane said, I gave him money because he said at the time he was looking for work to help his wife. That was a complete lie because he sat up there on Sherry's panel saying, I don't want to work. I'm not going to work. My job is YouTube.
Yep.
He used every lying excuse to get everybody to donate money to him. And then what he was doing was taking all those donations that people were giving to him, and he was paying other channels to buy subs. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of that stuff his wife doesn't even know nothing about.
Oh, his wife knows. His wife is right in on it.
That's why she's making a racket in the background when he's trying to do a live stream. She's banging pots around and making as much noise as possible.
Yeah. He's got his own wife buffaloed. I mean, he's just a scam artist. He's got his wife buffaloed into believing his views and all that. I remember when I used to fucking watch his live feeds and he would sit there because when his wife came up on my panel that night, said, YouTube for Kelly is a waste. Get off your ass and go get a job. His own wife said that to him. It was hilarious. And then he got mad and started arguing with her because she was telling the truth. She was letting the secrets out on my panel. And he didn't like that. So he started arguing with his wife, telling his wife, quiet down. I'm trying to talk. Don't say that in here. Everybody's going to hear it and blah, 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 blah. And his own wife sided with me. But now, all right, when Keith was going in there, dropping all that big money and everything, see, Keith ain't donating to him no more. And what was happening is what Kelly was doing was telling his wife, see how much money I can make on YouTube? But what his wife doesn't understand is it's not his YouTube channel that's earning that. It was someone else giving him the money. You take that money away, he's not even clearing $50 a month. So he's not even getting paid out. He'll get paid out this month because of last month before Keith stopped donating to him. Keith probably donated about $600-700 to him. So he'll probably get a $600-700 payout. But this month, all right, he ain't going to make nothing. And he won't make nothing next month either. And any month after that, because he doesn't have the income coming in anymore to break that $100 threshold.
Yeah.
Hi, Colin, Mahler. How's it going?
And that's what he keeps lying to all his viewers, trying to say, oh, yeah, you look at me. So he thinks he's slick. What he does is he shows his analytics on his channel, right? Giving the false persona to his viewers that he's making so much money. But what he's not telling people is the truth, that all his money made was from everyone that felt sorry for him donating to him. It wasn't his channel. It was Keith.
Yeah.
And that's what's sad. That's what's sad.
Well, John upset him when he told him to get a job, didn't he?
All Kelly did was take advantage of everyone and anyone that he could that was dumb enough to listen to him. And I don't mean that in a bad way to anybody, because I even had people I know really close that fucking donated to him until I got with them one-on-one and said, look, this is what he's doing. And then when I started opening the eyes of everybody, people were still going into his live feed, and they were like, yeah, now I see it. Like I said in a video I did a while ago, which got a ton of hits on it, explaining his freaking scam. It was hilarious. If you go back and you watch every live feed that Kelly has ever done from day one, a year ago, since he started freaking YouTube, every live feed he does, he gives someone not someone, because everybody gives everybody his sad story, how he's got no job, he needs to help his wife, his ex-wife left him, his son don't want nothing to do with him, everybody picked on me as a kid, and this and that. And it's like, dude, all he does all the time is give everybody a sad story about his life. So naturally, there are kind people in the world that feel sorry and bad for people like that, and they throw them a couple of bucks. And then the next person does, and then the next person does. But what they don't realize is they're not picking up on the key points in his live feeds like a lot of us have. You go back and you watch a lot of his live feeds. Mark my words. There isn't a live feed that doesn't go by where he doesn't air his dirty laundry of his past life in his live feed. And that's the scam that he runs. He wants everybody to feel sorry for him so that they'll donate to him. But that's why he's really pissed off now, because now ain't nobody donating to him. And that is why he's had to go and buy boosters, because now nobody's legitimately subbing to him. Nobody wants nothing to do with him. His channel was failing horribly. It's always been a flop, but it was failing horribly after I exposed him. And now what he's doing, he's boosting, he's buying subs, he's doing all of that stuff to try to keep his numbers up, to give the false persona to anybody new that comes into his channel that his channel is doing well, when it's not, because the numbers don't lie. How is it that you got 18,000 subs and you don't have one single live feed or one dropped video with 18,000 views? All right. Shorts, you can't count, because anybody can have 30,000 plus views on a short, because those people are not subbed to you. Those are just random people that are watching your short. Okay. It's just like the other night in his live feed, he was talking about, oh, I've got the YouTube shorts figured out. I know how the YouTube shorts work now. That's why I'm getting so many views. Bullshit. You've had 2 shorts out of 30 that you've posted that got really good numbers. What happened to all the rest? 40 views, 50 views, 23 views. If you've got everything so figured out like you tell all your people, why ain't you making no money? Why ain't you getting no views? Why can't you get 400 or 500 people in on your live feeds when you got 18,000 subs? It's all fake, period.
Well, you know Shady. You've been on Shady's. And for someone to turn around and say, his first thing was, he said, I thought Shady was the director or a CEO of a big corporation. What? You see him sitting in that room and you think he's a CEO of a big company. He said, he's going to make it big. He's going to be something on YouTube. Yeah, he's a popular guy, but he's never going to be big. But according to Kelly, I can see it. I've got, the thing, I've actually seen it. He's got a big future in YouTube.
Kelly probably still believes in the fucking Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus, okay? That's how fucking dumb that guy is.
We'll go around, knock his teeth out, he'll put them under the pillow and he'll get some money.
Yeah, that guy seriously believes that if you use money spray on a tree, that your pine tree in your backyard is going to start sprouting $100 bills. I mean, come on, man. That guy doesn't need to be on YouTube. He needs to be professionally monitored through a straitjacket in a fucking nut house. That's where Kelly needs to be.
Thing is, he believes it. That's the thing. He does believe what he's saying.
He does.
Sure.
He believes his own bullshit that comes out of his mouth. I mean, listen to his wife. His wife said it. His wife said it on my live feed. Her family won't even have nothing to do with her own husband. Why do you think that is? I think that's some pretty piss poor shit that your own wife's family wants nothing to do with you. Maybe that should be a key point to fucking get off your fucking lazy ass and get a job. Stop making your wife fucking earn all the money.
And if you've got the power and you things, how come you've had such a shit life?
Yeah. If you're the
you've got
chosen
all this
one.
power, yeah, and you've got all these powers and you can see things, how did you let your life get into such a fucking mess?
Oh, yeah, that's another thing I love. How his life is such a fucking train wreck, but yet he sits up there on his panel and says, I know things other people don't know. I'm going to get it done. I'm the chosen one. I got special powers. It's like, well, all your crystals, your little freaking queer money spray bottle and all that shit ain't doing a fucking thing for you now, is it?
Meditating's not helping. Drinking all that coffee's not helping.
But yet he says he knows so much stuff. You know what the most hilarious thing that is so comical about his live feeds, and I can't believe that people actually watch his bullshit. How many times have you heard him in there say, I know so many big YouTubers, I could make one phone call right now and have 300-400 people in here.
Oh yeah.
How come it's never happened?
I was going to say, it's never happened.
Plenty of people in his live feed said, do it, Kelly, show us, prove to us that you're not lying to us. And he never does. Oh,
No.
I know Infinite Waters and I hang out in Adele and I hang out in Vivian and this and all I got to do is send these guys a message and I'll have 200-300 people in here all at one time. I can get it done if I want to. Keyword, he says, if I want to. So it must mean he really doesn't want to because he's never done it. Or, let's put it into reality, he can't do it because he's lying to everybody. That's what it comes down to. You can believe in all that fucking bullshit, hocus pocus shit that you want, but reality is always going to slap you across the face from the left cheek to the right cheek, okay?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%.
I can't stand fake frauds and pathological liars like that guy.
Well, you and I went to the same school, bro. That's why.
Is Shorty going live today, Frank?
I don't know. I talked to her on Instagram the other day. She may do a live. I'm not sure. Big John D in the house.
Hi, Big John D. How's it going?
Yeah.
Kelly fraud my brother from another mother.
He's reading my name. I like that name. Kelly Caldwell, the scamming fake fraud. That's what he is. He's a scamming fake fraud.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Car Rock, you're right there.
I mean, if that guy ever had one truthful, honest thing come out of his mouth, I'd be fucking surprised. I don't know what it is with fucking Kelly, why it's so hard to just be honest with people.
He was trying to say that he went to a special school for karate for 3 years.
I
And
saw that. I saw that.
Four people and broke one guy's arm and all sorts of shit. And I thought to myself, no, you didn't. You were a little freaking runt.
That guy couldn't win a fist fight with a 5-year-old, okay?
Okay, Big John D. Thanks for dropping in anyways.
Go get you some sleep, Big John.
Was
Yeah,
he in the UK, Big John D? Or no?
It's hilarious the bullshit that he puts out on his freaking his live feeds, telling his stories. Yeah, I used to do karate. I used to do this. And he makes himself sound all big and bad. Well, that's funny because as an adult, you became a punk. You became a punk as an adult.
Okay, Big John D.
He probably has people in DC that want to beat him up. That's why he always hides out in his house or does his live feeds from his car.
Who knows? It's probably not his car. It's probably his wife's car.
Oh, I'm sure that's the wife's car. He doesn't own anything. He don't make no money to pay for nothing.
No.
He's broke as a joke. He broker than 4 flats on a Cadillac. Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah, if you ever want to have a good laugh, just watch him.
Yeah. That's all he's good for is to fucking laugh at. That's it.
It should be renamed the Comedy Channel.
Yeah.
I bust his nuts pretty well every day that he goes live. I'm just there for a split second. I say my piece and I'm out of there.
I don't even watch his lives anymore. I got enough people that message me to let me know what's going on. It saves me from having to listen to the fucking bullshit. There's enough people out there clipping his videos and just sending them to me. It's like it's hilarious.
One said he looked like Lou Costello.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I might have to use that actually on one of the videos.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, I try to pick things that are like beyond reality because it's a bit like in streams.
We're staying strong at about 10 or 11 people in the chat. That's
Nice.
really good.
Hey, just look at it this way. You've always got more real people in your channel than Kelly does. The only way Kelly can get 15 to 20 people is by running angel account bots. That's it. If it wasn't for that, he would never have even over 5 to 10 people at best.
Right.
That's
Take
what's
care,
funny.
Carl. Yeah.
You know that's sad when you got 18,000 people and you barely can get anybody in your live feeds. That is just, it's insane.
Yeah.
And it's just funny that it's, well, I shouldn't say it's funny. It's good that more and more people are seeing that and they're starting to open up their eyes and saying, yeah, this guy definitely is a fake fraud.
Yeah.
You know, people have got more chance in growing their channels, coming on mine, subbing to me, and me doing a shout out than they have going into his.
Oh, yeah.
That's the reality, you know, because I'm putting the name out there and I'm putting a video out there to, you know, so yeah. Link dropping like that doesn't work.
What is that, Shane? Is that what he has now?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they are tomorrow.
Mom's here.
It'll be funny. You watch. He'll probably do a live tonight. I notice he doesn't do lives during the day anymore. He's doing them all at night now.
Yeah. He does it after he eats.
Well, he's got his wife there to support him then, hasn't he?
Oh, that shit's hilarious.
I mean, made me laugh when you told him to take all that shit off the top of his fridge freezer. It's still on there. Boxes of cereal and
Right?
that looks really good
Yeah.
when people are looking at your stream.
Yeah, Shane, that's what he's at now, 18,100. He had 19,100 last night. He lost 1,000 subs today. 1,000 subs. He lost more subs in one night than most people can get in 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's sad. That is sad. You lost 1,000 subs.
Yeah, I can imagine what he paid for it too.
Yep. All that money down the drain.
Well, the thing is, you can't buy loyalty, can you?
Nope.
Can't buy stupidity.
Buy real people.
You can't buy
Help him buy
stupidity
the fake
either.
ones, though.
You can't
Yeah.
buy stupidity either.
No. No. And the reality is with YouTube, the only people who are really making money out of YouTube are YouTube.
Yeah.
That is the reality.
I mean, that man's a moron if he thinks that he's going to make a ton of money on YouTube, because there ain't nobody on YouTube that's making a ton of money. All right. There's some people out there that I would say make good money, but not a ton of money like he thinks he's going to do.
Well, when he's telling people they can have yachts and travel the world and yeah.
Yeah, that's when Uncle Sam will be knocking at his door. You remember the taxes you owe us for the last couple of years?
No, trust me. See, that's one thing. That's one thing a lot of people don't look at: the taxes you got to pay on YouTube. Because even any money we all earn, you got to pay taxes on it. You'll end up usually paying in more than you actually make off of YouTube.
Yeah. But it doesn't have to exceed like a certain amount or something.
I'm not sure what the limit is, but you do have to set up, like when you get monetized and you give them your bank account. Oh yeah, you got to fill out your social. You got to give them your social security number. That's what ties you to the IRS. That's how they tax you.
Right.
See, that's what a lot of people don't realize. Okay, you gotta give your social security number. There's a reason why, because that's how the IRS gets you. They don't care about.
Happy birthday, Moon over Miami.
They don't care about your fake names and fake personas and all that. They got you by your social security number, period.
Yeah.
Well, there was a guy, I think, in 1 month, I think he'd earned $600 on YouTube. He said by the time YouTube took their percentage and the tax off it, I think he ended up with like $270 or something.
Yep. And that's what people don't see. They don't see to the end of the year when the numbers are all in, everything you made off of YouTube, you're actually going to end up losing more than you actually make.
Hi, Willie Puffers. How's it going?
What up, Puffers?
Yeah, I think it's 600 or more. Then you have to pay taxes.
Yeah. I say, I think he said he got like $260, $270, something like that after all the.
How old are you, Moon over Miami? Moon over Miami's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday to Moon over Miami.
Yeah, happy birthday. Everybody in chat sing happy birthday.
No, you don't want to hear me sing.
No, I said in chat. No, I wasn't including the panel. I said chat.
Oh, okay. Because otherwise, I'll have all the dogs by my door howling.
Don't you sit out on your balcony, mate. You'll be in trouble.
Oh, you're making some burgers. That sounds good, Willie Puffer. It's been a while since I had burgers. I'll get my son tomorrow. Pretty soon. He'll be back to school pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
First week of September, I think.
Yeah, same here. They all go back.
In the States, don't they go back to school sooner, Frank?
Some of them are already back in school. Some of the kids went back a week ago. A lot of
Okay.
them went. A lot of them went back yesterday and Monday.
Yeah, but they were done school what in June, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, like mid-June.
Yeah, yeah,
They get about 6 weeks, don't they?
yeah. Because my son was done in July, last week of July.
Every state is different. The kids go back at different times.
Yeah, it's the same here.
All depends on where you live, really.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was watching that court show today, and the guy was trying to stage his wife committed a suicide and hanged her from a tree in the woods. And I think the reason why he did that is because he had an insurance claim on her that if she committed suicide, he would get everything that she owned. So he's trying to prove that he didn't have nothing to do with it.
Crazy.
Yeah. But
Give me
the
a
funny
second.
part is they see her hanging, but all her face is all freaking punched in and all that. How you talk about that, crazy. Then the trials take forever. They take like a couple months before they come to a verdict, which I don't understand. You guys get Prime TV at all?
Well, I can't answer that one.
No, Prime TV, you get that if you get the Amazon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't bother with it because you have to pay for the thing and then you have to pay to watch the stuff as well. Where's the
Oh,
benefit?
no. I pay $9 a month. That's it.
No, here you pay the money every
Oh,
month,
okay.
and then if you want to watch a film, you've got to pay to watch the bloody film as well.
Oh, no, not here.
No, so that's what I mean. They screw us here. Yeah, that's why I cancelled it.
Yeah, Netflix, I know with Netflix you do. You have to do that.
Yeah. What's Frank dragging around his workshop?
Now
You're not dragging a body. You're not. I was going to say you're not dragging a body across the floor, are you?
Now, if I was, I'd show it.
Only because it'd be Kelly.
Right? Right?
Don't get our hopes up, UK Matic.
Yeah. I mean, we said, that he sort of won't diss Kelly because he's done nothing to him. And to a degree, yeah, I can run with that because, I don't dislike the man. I just think he's foolish and deluded. I don't dislike him. I think he's probably a decent guy if he wasn't so deluded. But
I don't think that's possible for him. I can honestly say I do not like him.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. But
And I'm not saying that anybody's got to agree with me, but if there's one thing in the world that I do not condone is I'm not going to condone another person like that fruitcake taking advantage of decent people, and that's what he did.
yeah,
And
I can understand where you're coming from with that.
Even when we were telling him what he was doing wrong, he could have stopped it a long time ago. He chose not to. So that's where I have a big problem with it, is that he could have came clean and admitted to everybody that, yes, he was boosting, he was buying his subs. But still to this day, he sits up on his panel lying to everybody saying that, oh, my stuff is all 100% organic. It's all legit. No, it's not. And we know it's not.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you on that because having been on the stream when you were telling him how to do certain things and then he just reverted straight back to what he was doing.
Exactly. And all the knowledge that I gave him, he took it and ran with it and claimed it as his own.
Yeah.
That was another thing.
Taking credit for it.
Taking credit for what he learned from others and then portraying that to his viewers like it was his own ideas, his knowledge that he knew. Bullshit. He didn't know none of that stuff till he met half of us. We've all
Yeah,
been in
yeah.
YouTube way longer than him. We already knew all this stuff way before he did. He just came up on a year, okay? And it hasn't even been but about freaking 6 months ago that he started doing live feeds. So,
Yeah. No, see, with me, I mean, I've only really been active on YouTube since February. I mean, I've had an account for a couple of years, but I've only been active since February. And I've
worst
already
part of-
learned
the
how to
worst
do
part
it. you know.
about it, the worst part about it, you look at his analytics, and you could tell from his analytics from day one that he got into YouTube, he was doing boosting. Like he was using boosting right out of the gate.
Wow.
Yeah.
So to maintain to this day that you're still growing organically when you're not, I mean, let's just face it. You lost 1,000 subs overnight. There ain't no way your channel is legit losing 1,000 subs.
No.
No.
Because 1,000 people didn't unsubscribe. No, YouTube took them away from you.
Exactly, because they knew they were bought subs. They were angel accounts and they were bots. The algorithm caught that shit quick as hell. And what's funny is I hope he keeps doing it. The more he keeps doing it, sooner or later YouTube is gonna take his channel down. Ain't nobody got to do it for him. It's gonna be YouTube that does it. And then he's gonna be left with 0 subscribers and a ton of wasted money.
Then he'd be a professional pooper scooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these channels that actually charge you for the subs, they'd be better off to do it that they give you 3 subs a day over a week, all in one hit.
So he's even admitted to people that he was using angel accounts. And when everybody was catching on in his live feeds that he was using them, he was telling certain people, I got to lay off the angel accounts, stop putting them in my live feed because people are starting to catch on to it. See, that's how dumb he is. That's how dumb he is. YouTube world is too small. We all know each other. We know who's doing what.
Well, yeah. Travels like wildfire.
I don't condone it, but I know people out there that are selling subs. And I've told them, I'm like, hey, you got to be careful doing that. You're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But, hey, money is the root of all evils. As long as people are willing to keep paying others to do it, they're going to keep selling them and keep giving you the angel counts and boosters and all that.
Yeah.
People don't stop doing it until they get caught red-handed. Then they've got nothing to say because they're already busted. That's how dumb Kelly is. Kelly thinks that if he goes a day or two without using the angel accounts and the boosters, that it's going to throw the scent off of YouTube. No, it ain't.
What you mean, like they're not looking at his account already?
Oh, they're already looking at his account.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how you can tell they're already looking at his account? He lost 1,000 subs overnight.
Yeah.
They definitely looking into his account. Because if they wasn't, you'd still be sitting at 19,100 and you're not. You're sitting at 18,000 now. That's how dumb he is. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, he was a big gambler before he started YouTube too. Yep.
He's how do I say this? Gambler or not, all he is, he's a mouth. He likes to run his mouth. He's a pathological liar. That's the only thing he's good at is lying to people. That's it. And he does it well. Because he does it every day that he flaps them gums of his on his freaking live feeds.
Yeah, that's if he doesn't have any food in his mouth.
Exactly. That's if he's not doing a live feed looking like a freaking 500-pound sow shoveling shit into his freaking lips.
Yeah.
Like, that is so freaking rude to sit there on a live feed and just eat in front of everybody. It's like, that is so disgusting. The way he shoves his face in a freaking bowl, it's like, God damn, dude.
Why would you do it?
You're like 400 pounds and you act like you haven't eaten a day in your life when you start eating on camera.
People don't come onto a live stream to watch you eat.
Exactly.
You're unmonetized, Brooklyn Chick. How did that happen?
No, she said I unmoderated
Oh,
in
okay.
her channel.
I think
Yeah,
I
she's-
might do a live stream and see if I can get Kelly over for an interview
Shit.
and sort of say to him, "Can you tell us how to, you know, how to grow on YouTube?"
Title it. Let's listen to the biggest lies in the world. Right here on the UK Medics Show.
On the Pinocchio radio show.
Yep.
Yep.
If fucking Kelly was Pinocchio, his damn nose would have reached the Philippines a year ago.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I've got a couple more videos I'm working on, and I'm gonna put them all up as a block.
There you go.
Gives me something to do when I'm sitting bored. I could devote my entire channel really to that. I've got plenty of material to work with. It just made me laugh, that one that I'd say I did where it was Dr. Evil. Every other sentence was a contradiction of what he just said. Then I put, you know, a big pause, big silence while you think of the next lie. Because there's massive silences.
Pretty soon Kelly would be saying, beam me up, Scotty. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm going to do a collaboration with Kelly. I'm going to do a live stream with Kelly and do a collaboration. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to put him in my new book, How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Probably be the bestseller.
Right.
Well, I think I shall discuss hypnotizing your, how to hypnotize everyone into subbing to you.
What's funny is he lists his channel as an educational channel. What he
Yeah,
needs to do is change that to a fucking comedy channel is what he needs to do.
But it is educational, and as much as it educates you how not to be an arsehole.
Yeah, he educates you on what not to do.
I found it an education, that's for sure. Not intended, but well, yeah. When you're the chosen one, life is just peachy. When you're the chosen one, everything comes to you.
Yep.
Oh, thanks to everybody in the chat. Still people in the chat.
I knew I shouldn't have mentioned Weave. Look, he's turned up now.
Yeah.
It's like the Candyman. Mention his name 3 times, and he turns up.
Okay, I will.
No, don't let him on the bloody
Yeah,
price.
he wants to come up.
Jesus, that's it now.
Here
Gonna bring the panel down now with Weave on here.
you go, Weave.
I want to see how many subs he gains tonight since he lost 1,000 subs today.
Yeah, well, let's go and have a look later.
Hi, Jared.
Maybe Kelly Caldwell can show us how to build our channels.
Yeah. Yeah, BC family's not here, Weave's World. You missed them.
Hi guys, it's me, UK Medic.
Oh yeah, it's me, Weave. You should have come on as BC.
So guys, I went for a bacon roll.
That's funny.
I couldn't breathe when you were telling that story last night.
Oh God, yeah. Frank hasn't heard that. Frank hasn't heard.
Oh man.
Oh
What story
dear.
is that?
I stopped for a break one afternoon in a
Oh, yeah.
lay-by, and it was set back from the road. So you've got, as you pull in, you're going behind trees. It was a huge lay-by. It's a truck stop, basically. And there's a burger van there. You get your burgers and all the rest of it. And I pulled in, got myself a cup of tea and a bacon roll. And I'm sat in the car, munching on my burger. Bearing in mind I'm in a marked ambulance response car. This guy comes up, taps on the window, and he says, "Top or bottom?" And I went, "What?" He said, "Top or bottom?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Are you top or bottom?" And I said, "Sorry, I'm not with you. What are you talking about?" He goes, "If you look at the cars," I said, "Yeah." He said, "You'll see the coffee cups on the roof." I said, "Yeah." He said, "If it's the right way up, you're a top. If it's the other way up, you're a bottom." And then I realised it was a gay cruising spot, and there's all these guys coming out of the bushes.
Damn.
It's a regular stop now. I go there at least twice a week.
Yeah. Adelaide cup on its side and said I like both.
Flip. I'd have put 2 cups on there, one up and one down. But I had no idea what he was talking about because it's totally oblivious. I thought you're top or bottom. What? Yeah, apparently I found out later from somebody that it's a notorious gay cruising spot.
That's funny.
I didn't know. I was just passing through, you know. I thought bacon roll. Yep, here I come. I nearly got a sausage roll. I don't know about a bacon roll. Oh dear, oh dear.
So, Nitro, did you fix your car?
Waiting on the parts to come in the mail. They should be here Friday, I think.
So what do you have to do? Do you have to take the whole exhaust off?
The one of the hubs blew apart that holds the wheel. Spark plug wire sheared off, and what else? One of the seals blew out on one of the rear shocks. Had to rebuild the rear shock. Well, hopefully Saturday or Sunday, if it's nice out, we'll have it back out running again. As soon as the parts show up.
That's cool.
Yeah. I've always wanted one of those cars, but it's just like drones. It's money in it. It's expensive hobby.
Oh, yeah, that one there. It almost shed a tear in my eye when it rolled over and went flying through the air because all I saw, I mean, I've got about $7,500 invested in that thing, and that's all I saw flying through the air was 7 G's. And like, let's see how it lands and see what the damage is gonna be. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be because when it went flying through the air and it wrecked, it looked like it was gonna be a whole lot more horrible than what it was. But those things are built pretty durable. I'll give them that. I learned that firsthand. Because all I saw was just dollar signs flashing in front of my eyes when I saw that thing barrel rolling through the air.
I bet.
The engine in it alone is like $2,500 just for the engine.
Wow.
If anything would have happened to that engine, that would have really set me back.
Yeah, I bet.
But that's a risk you take running these big, expensive RCs. I mean, there's some guys out there, they got RCs, they got 10 grand into them. So,
Yeah, but then that is almost as bad as if you're drag racing the same thing. You can blow the tranny, you know, all sorts of shit. I had a rod go right through my hood one time.
I've had that happen.
And it's not pleasant when that happens.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Cylinder number 3.
Yeah, pretty well.
Yep.
Yeah, drag racing could be expensive.
That's why I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I drag raced for years.
Yeah,
Thank God I never had a wreck on the strip or anything, but man, I watched a lot of my friends build $100,000 drag cars in a blink of an eye, hit a wall, and all 100 grand go down the drain in a matter of 2 seconds. Takes one mishap, that's it. It's the risk you run because you never know what's going to happen. Anything can happen or go wrong at any time. You're just along for the ride. That's it.
Well, I remember years and years ago when I first drag race, if you were in the finals and you had something break on your car, somebody would come up to you and help you out. Now they don't do that. They say,
Well,
"Well, there's a
you
trailer."
you still got certain areas like here in the U.S. where guys will help one another out. There are a lot of nice racers willing to help out other racers, but at the end of the day, you're in competition with everybody. So nobody really wants to help you because you're the competition. They're
Yeah.
there to beat you and win the money at the end of the race. If they're helping you, all right, it's making their chances even worse.
Yeah.
They love it when their competition is, blown off the track or has a catastrophic failure.
Right.
We don't like
right.
to see that happen to anybody because it costs a ton of money to repair the cars, the engines, the transmissions, and all that. But fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, you're competing against one another. But it's still nice to see that you got guys that are willing to help you. Now, small parts. You need a set of spark plugs, some fuel line, a bearing, or but they ain't gonna go donating like a brand new carburetor or a $4,000 set of heads, or I mean, there might be some guys out there that might, but that's few and far in between.
Hi, Chris the Magician. How's it going? Yeah, that Shockwave, isn't that a big rig? Drag truck?
Shockwave?
Yeah.
That I don't know. I've seen that name used on some 10.5 Outlaw cars and Pro Mods.
Yeah, I've seen Shockwave on a jet car one time.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to drag race anymore. No, I'm done with a Brooklyn Check. It's too expensive. Too expensive.
I did the same thing. I stopped drag racing about 3 years ago. Was the last time I ever had my car on the track. It's just too beautiful and too nice to want to run the risk of hitting the wall and banging it all up.
Or the guardrail. Majority
Yeah,
of
I went
the guardrail.
I went drag racing once, but I kept tripping over my dress while I was running.
That's a good one.
Heard that joke used a few times, but it's funny every time you hear it.
Yeah.
Well, like I said before, Frank, I promised about your pink fluffy slippers.
Drag racing one time, but my fellas.
Hey, Corner Clubhouse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was a truck driver. That's what I thought, Gary. There was a motorcycle with a jet engine on it. I thought to myself, God, you got to have a lot of balls to go down the quarter mile on a jet engine on 2 wheels.
Yeah, I watched a woman basically disintegrate at Santapod Raceway on a motorbike. It crashed and they were picking bits of her up from all over the fields surrounding. Not to be messed with.
Nope.
I think you just got to have some balls to drag race, full stop, with some of them cars.
I went to an Indy race a couple of years ago here in Toronto, and one Indy car went right over the other person and took the head right off. You see the head rolling in the helmet.
Oh, shit.
Down the track.
Where did Nitro go?
I don't know.
Kelly kicked him off the panel.
Yeah.
Kelly's invited him over for coffee.
Yeah, Kelly is the force. Don't forget it.
What I should do,
I see his internet crashed.
I should speak to Kelly and say, look, I want you and Nitro to come on some makeup.
Oh, your internet crashed, eh, Frank?
Do you know what? I don't even hate Kelly Caldwell. I just think he's a very misguided man, and
yeah, that's what I said.
He's that deluded. He just believes what he's saying.
But he does. He actually believes what he's saying. Yeah.
But I don't think he's a bad man. He's just deluded.
Well, that's like me. So am I. I mean, I actually think people like me. I mean, how deluded is that? You know,
I'm getting
I've got
so
a nice cheap
lazy on
drone.
YouTube.
I've got a nice cheap drone for you, mate. If you want to buy one, $3,500.
Yeah, well,
Are they that expensive?
let me just get $3,500 out of my back pocket.
Well, I've got a cheaper one, John, which is the one I use most frequently, a little Mavic Mini, just under £500. And I use that because you can put it in your pocket, basically. It's so easy.
Yeah, I've seen them.
It takes me like 2 minutes to set up. My $3,500 one takes me about an hour, 40 minutes setting the bloody thing up before I even fly it.
Right.
Yeah, they look cool. They like fold up, don't they? Like a little square.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I mean, the one I'm talking about, if you look online and look at the DJI Inspire 2,
yeah,
it looks like something out of Terminator. I mean,
so what is the best one to get? The DJIs or the Mavic?
Yeah, the thing is, right? There's the DJI Mavic Mini. They now do the Mavic Mini 2, and they do the Mini 3. And to be honest with you, for the difference between the 1 and the 3, for most people, the 1 is perfectly adequate, and you can pick those up now for about £375 new.
Well, it's same with mobile phones, isn't it? The changes each iteration of the phone, and it's very minimal.
Yeah, I mean, gone from my S10 to my S22, barely any difference at all, apart from it being slightly smaller. But
the Galaxy.
Yeah,
that's what I got today.
Yeah, with the drones, as long as it's got a 4K camera and a stabilized gimbal, I mean, I can program that drone. I can call up a map and tap on points on the map and send it up and let it fly off and let it film them and come back to me without me having to do anything.
So, what happens if your battery gets low and like your drone's miles away from you?
It doesn't matter. What it will do is it works out how much battery it's got and it'll always fly back to where it took off from and land.
All right. I always wondered.
Yeah, it actually calculates the amount of battery that it's got. Because my very first drone that I ever had, something interfered with it, whether it was a mobile phone or taxi radio or something.
I've heard you can't fly them near power lines.
Yeah, it did what they call a toilet bowl effect. It was going round and round in circles like a toilet being, and then it just flew off. And I thought, oh, fuck it, that's it. That's doing £400 down the Swan. I walked back to my car, turned the radio off and threw it on the back seat, lit up a cigarette. About 3 minutes later, I could hear what sounded like a bunch of angry hornets overhead, and I looked up and there it was. As soon as it loses connection to the radio, it flies back to where it took off from.
Oh, that's cool.
So providing you don't move from where you first started flying it, it will come back to where, where it took off within about a meter.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So the second thing I always wondered, the gimbals, do you get the gimbals with it? And is it like a cheap stock one, but you have to buy a better one?
No, on the Mavic Mini, it's superb. Absolutely superb.
Because one of my friends does drones, and he bought a better gimbal for his horse. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on the drones. I mean, like the DJI Inspire 2, it's the camera, because it's all built in, the camera, the gimbal, and you can upgrade the camera, basically. No need. I've always found that the standard cameras are pretty good. And the thing is, with the right software, you can deal with stuff in post-production if there's any sort of glitches, But the quality of all the cameras, now even the cheap ones, I mean, you can pick up. There's one, I think it's on eBay. I can't remember the name. I think it's like an S500, SC500, and it's like £21.
Yeah,
and it's got quite a respectable camera on it for a cheap drone. It's not 4K, it's a 1080p, but I mean, even your 720. But you can, get a bit of footage, but learn to fly a drone.
Yeah.
For £21. If you crash it, then you've not lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
But the Mavic Minis are so easy to fly. I mean, literally within 10 minutes, you're almost an expert with them.
Well, it'd just be like playing a video game, wouldn't it, for me? 2 joysticks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nitro, have you ever thought about sticking a GoPro on top of one of your cars while you're driving it?
Yes,
I have.
Have you?
I did a video about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
That
I watched the stream. You were over the park. You were over the park.
Did that
Yeah, I'll
whole
have to find
FPV,
that.
but I'll be honest, I don't like that view.
Yeah.
I didn't care for it. I see a lot of people do it, but I've mounted the GoPro on the top of my RC cars and ran them, but I just like the view better where I have the GoPro on my head and I can,
Yeah.
follow the car for everything it's doing. I asked the opinions of everybody on my channel, and they said they liked it better where I recorded, from the GoPro being mounted to me versus the car.
Yeah, when I saw you shredding that other car the other day, I thought I'd love to see it from point of view of a car, like when you were kicking up dust with it. It looks sick.
Yeah. I mean, that's the cool part where you get to see all that, but
yeah.
That's the only thing that's always made me nervous about having an expensive GoPro mounted to the roof of one of these RCs.
Yeah.
If you roll it and it goes barreling through the air, not only are you going to break the RC, but you're probably going to lose your GoPro too.
Yeah, I mean, that video made me feel dizzy after a while. Point of view.
Yeah, it did me too. When that was the first one I ever tried, and the only reason I did it is because everybody was asking me, is like, how come you're the only RC guy we know that doesn't do any, first person view stuff? I'm like, I don't care for that view. I like being able to record the RC so you get the full effect of what it's doing, jumping a hill, a berm, and doing the burnouts and throwing the dirt through the air, roosting, dirt.
Yeah.
Hi,
Well,
Mark.
that's why I did it on the. That's why I did it on that shout out video where you were jumping over that ramp. I liked it from that perspective. It was good to see that.
Yeah, everybody likes that view so much better. So that's probably what I'll stick, with. I mean, I might do 1 or 2 of them again, but it won't be a habit of doing it. I tried it just to mix it up. It didn't get as much attention as I thought it would. All my other videos, get way more attention just regularly recording them.
I don't think you get a true perspective of what the car is actually doing from the camera's point of view when it's on the vehicle as you do when you're watching the car.
Exactly. When you're actually watching the car and seeing, you get to see everything that it does. When you have the GoPro mounted on top of it, you can kind of get a view of what it's doing, but you don't get the whole aspect of it. And that was the first thing that I noticed. I thought it was kind of crazy because I was disgusted with my own video. I'm like, if I don't even like my own video, then I'm thinking, man, no one else is gonna like it. Some people did, and I think the ones that did like it only liked it because I'd never done it before. So naturally, it was something different and new for people to watch. But for the majority of the people that commented on it, they're like, yeah, I like the old school way you do it much better. So
I think the only way to do that is to have a camera set up on a tripod filming it and the camera on the car as well.
Yeah.
Is the only way that would really work.
Yeah, that's what a lot of guys were saying. But then you got to be running 2 GoPros, and I ain't got the money to have 2 GoPros.
No, exactly. I mean, because that way you've sort of got 2 perspectives. You can do an inset from the camera from the car and one from the actual,
I mean, I like filming when I'm running my stuff, but I'm not into it that deep where I'm going to go out and buy a second $400 GoPro just to get an FPV view and then the overall.
Oh God, no.
I mean, I see a lot of guys do that. What a lot of guys will do is they'll use the same GoPro, they'll mount it to the truck, run it, then they'll take it off, run it, and give you a different angle. Then they'll edit the video and put all the footage into one, so it looks like it almost gives you that fake persona that you're running 2 GoPros, but you're
I'm with.
But it's kind of a pain in the ass to mount these to the truck, then dismount them, and then remount them.
I saw when you were setting it up the trouble you were having with the camera when you were setting it up, because I was watching the video and I saw you were having difficulty getting it.
So the trouble I was having with it, the problem was the GoPro kept moving.
Yeah.
Because those trucks are so big they vibrate a lot. So the GoPro was vibrating. So when I had the angle just right, after running it for a minute or two, the GoPro would move downward or move upward and be facing the sky, or
Yeah.
because I was running it so fast, it hit some bumps in the field and jar. It would jar the GoPro where it moved the whole angle, and it just, I don't know. It got to be a pain in the ass trying to keep fixing it so that everybody could see everything good. I was like, fuck this. I ain't doing this no more.
Yeah, I know. I could see you were getting frustrated with it.
Yeah, I was like, this is more work than what it's worth. It's like I'm out here playing with my RCs trying to have fun, and it's like a job trying to keep the GoPro straightly mounted on the roof and all that stuff. It just wasn't working the way I wanted it to, but it happens.
Yeah, it's stopping it.
Hi, Pac-Man. How's it going?
Pac-Man Paranormal, what's up?
Yeah, I built a 1/9 scale motorcycle one time, Wee's World.
Nice.
And a wooden ship, but once I finished building the wooden ship, it was so big, I gave it to my dad and told him, you worry about the display case because it costs way too much.
Hey, Pac-Man. Yeah, I built a wooden ship once and it was absolutely massive.
Yeah, it was the rigging that was the worst. It took me about 1.5 years to finish. I had cannons on the side.
I'm surprised you guys in the UK don't see a lot of these RCs over there like what I run, because that's a big thing. All these RCs that I have are all bought out of Oxford.
My next door neighbour, he has a lot of motorbikes and quad bikes and stuff like that, and he had a kit car once. I saw it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of there's not that many places over here where legally they would allow you to take them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be allowed to take them to the park and places like that.
There's a group over there in the UK. It's about 100 guys. No shit, 100 guys that run these things. What they do what they call Bash Fest every year. There's some farmer out there that's got a huge farm field, and he rents it out to those guys for a weekend.
Right.
Because naturally they're going to tear the tires, the spikes, tear up the land and everything. But they pay him a certain amount of money to hold their festival out there, this big ass farm field. And it's like 100 guys. They do it 2 times a year. They do it once in the spring and then once in the fall. Matter of fact, they had to cancel the one that was supposed to be this weekend. I guess the farmer told them it's been too dry.
Yeah.
Not enough. Yeah. I guess you guys haven't been getting no rain, no water out there to keep the field, moist or whatever. And
moist.
Yeah. Living in a country where we
hate that word, but that's the word I use.
Living in a country where we constantly moan about it raining, we're now praying for the damn stuff.
Yeah.
Some new people.
But I seen they had to cancel the Bash Fest for next weekend, and they were putting online the reason why. I guess the farmer said he hated to do it, but because see, these things, the exhaust on them sometimes will shoot flames out, and with the fields being that dry, they can catch on fire real easy.
Hi, Jeremy Thornton and Gaming 27 and Michael Stevens. How's it going?
Jeremy Thornton, what's going on, my man?
Hi, Jeremy.
Yeah, those ships in the bottle, they're pretty interesting. My grandfather used to do that, and he showed me how it's done, and it's pretty easy, actually.
Yeah.
Once you see how it's done, you'd be amazed how it's done.
Always wondered, how do you get that big ass ship in that little ass bottle?
Well, they make sure all the masses are down, and then they have a string. As soon as it's inside the bottle, they pull the string, and then you see the
I saw that trick. I was like, well, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob.
Fucking cheaters.
Well, you should have asked Kelly. He could have told you how to do it.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Rob.
Yes, mate.
Brooklyn chick wants to know what you have for
fun in London. I don't know. I don't go into London very often. There's loads of things, but
yeah,
there's more than enough to do.
Yeah, and I'm miles away from London. I'm up north.
I'm the way I drive is another matter entirely, but realistically, realistically, I'm about an hour from Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, they do, Mark.
Realistically,
He's west of London.
huh?
I said you're west of London.
No, I'm north.
Yeah, but north and then west.
North and then west. Well, I
Yeah, like
suppose so.
north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'm north and east.
Oh yeah, east. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah. It's, I'm sort of can't really call it a beach. It's a Thames estuary.
If you look at a map of the UK and there's like that little chubby bit on bottom, is in that little round bit.
who you saying's got a chubby bottom? Oh, I put a survey thing up on my community thing saying about choosing between a petrol or diesel car and electric, given the cost.
I voted on that.
Yeah, well, BC voted and put neither, so I put, well, you don't even drive. And my other half, and my other half, your head a wobble. What a stupid answer. You know, I mean, Jesus, none. Well, you don't drive, so your opinion don't count.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Jesus Christ,
Brooklyn chick, I was once in London and I rented a car and tried to get around the Piccadilly Circus, get out of the freaking circle.
Look,
That was a pain in the butt.
that sounds like a scene out of National Lampoon's Vacation. Driving
I
right around.
I must have went around that Piccadilly Circus probably about freaking 20 or 30 times. And I said, frick this. I dropped the car off. I said, I'm not renting no freaking car.
Well, Brooklyn, I've got 5 castles within about an hour's drive of where I live. So, if I count the ones that are not sort of like
Thanks, Brooklyn chick.
ruins, I've
Thank
got
you,
about 8.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn chick with the $5 super sticker.
Thanks so much for that, Brooklyn chick. Yeah, she's been getting needles in her eyeballs. She has. I mean, she's heavy duty diabetic or something like that.
Yeah,
Oof.
my nana has to have injections in her eyes. Something to do with the muscles in her eyes.
Yeah.
Close on
That's
their
fucking
own,
crazy.
something like that. Yeah. So I said to her, "Do you have to be like put to sleep or anything like that?" She said, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not brave enough to do that."
Hero would I be?
You'd have to knock me out to want to do that shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She's got to get 15 needles put in her eye in order to get it back to normal again.
Very brave.
Yep. I would say so. Sorry, I'm broke. Well, we don't want to be you to be broke.
You haven't been giving all your money to Kelly, have you?
Hey, Conan. Moist.
I can the Mauler. He was here earlier, I think.
If that guy's using that word that I use now, man, he must be way off on his timeline.
Yeah.
I think when I said the word moist, that was like 15 minutes ago. Little late there, buddy. I think some people don't realize that you could take the red bar at the bottom of the screen and push it forward. I know that happens with a lot of people. They'll be watching the stream, but they'll be 10 minutes behind of what actually is going on.
I did that other day. I was typing and I must have typed a shortcut for like fast forwarding or rewinding. I don't know. No, I was thinking, this is weird. They've not even mentioned my comment. And I looked and I was like watching it 50 minutes behind.
Yeah. It happened to me.
I've done that before.
I did it one time. I didn't even realize it. I'm like, why is everybody replying to something that I typed a while ago? Or, it's like, what the hell? It's like, am I behind or are they?
It's like being on Great Farmers. half an hour behind the chat.
That's
Hi,
like a lot of
Zelda.
people don't know. When you get into a live feed, you need to go to the top of the screen and click it to live chat from top chat.
Hi, Will. Hi, Zelda.
Zelda, what's going on, my man? There you go, Pac-Man, YouTube 101.
Yeah, we should do a masterclass on how not to do it.
How to make fake Weaves Worlds.
Have to make what? Fake what?
Weaves Worlds.
Hey, who was that in here the other night? Was it last night?
Last night, yeah.
Was it someone that was someone made up the fake BC name?
That was me.
It was maybe.
I accidentally blocked it.
That was me. He went absolutely mental, and then I came in as Weave.
Yeah.
He messaged me on WhatsApp, so I knew it was Medic. And then when he came in with fake Weaves and BC saying, "Weave, don't worry, I've got this," and I was like, "I'm not even worried. I know exactly who it is."
I was trying to prove a point because he said he didn't understand how people could clone your ID and go in as you and sort of, And
Easy.
I made the
That just
Thank
goes.
you.
That just goes to show you how unknowledgeable a lot of people are in YouTube. Like they they fucking freak out when they see their name cloned. It's like that is so easy to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Take care,
it
Zelda.
wouldn't let me put in a forward slash, and it wouldn't let me put the apostrophe in on Weaves, but it was close enough that at a glance you wouldn't know the difference.
Well, that's usually you can't copy it identically because YouTube will give you a message saying that name is already taken. All you got to do is
I didn't know that. I thought you could do an identical one.
No.
All you have to change as long as you change at least one thing. But if you pay attention to the name, most people can do it good enough, or most people wouldn't even notice because when you're used to seeing the same people every day, you really don't pay attention to exactly how they spell their name.
Yeah.
Where they use a hyphen or an underscore.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would not notice that, weren't me? Because they wouldn't notice that
they
apostrophe.
They wouldn't know.
Yeah. So I just want everyone to know if a profile comes in with my name and gets naked on camera, that's the real me.
It's what I was going to say. It's the real you, yeah.
Just letting you know now, it is the real me.
Yeah, there's the real BC in the chat. Look, not.
Well, it's better than hanging on the moon.
The real BC, Brooklyn chick.
Sometimes I think that if some of these people, these younger kids, knew the actual stuff you could do on YouTube, it'd make their fuzzy little heads explode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Either that, or they'd be so amazed, like, "How the hell did you do that?"
I can remember when this woman, I can't remember her name now, because obviously it was like 4 years ago, but she was trolling one of my friends really bad. And she just thought she was so clever and getting away with it. And within like 10 minutes, I found out where she lived, the house that she lived in, where she sold it, how much she sold it for, how many bedrooms it had, exactly what street it was on. And I just sent her that information, and she absolutely crapped herself, and she just left him alone after that.
Oh, yeah.
So then everybody just kept coming to me saying, "Weave, I've got this troll. Can you help me find out who they are?" It was Jojo Walker that asked me, and I was just finding all these trolls for her, and she was just calling them all out, and then they all left her alone.
I used to be big on doing that. I used to have programs that I used to run that would freaking basically bring up anybody's fucking personal info. If you were on social media, any freaking personal info you got out there, I could bring it up.
Yeah. That troll, she was called Sherry. I remember Sherry C or something. Oh no, it's not Sherry Cardo, but she was called Sherry C. Something like that.
Yeah, it's like the programs you used to send to other people, and all it was a screensaver. It was a bomb went in the center of your screen. As soon as it went, exploded, you see all your freaking files go like freaking crazy. That
was back in the Yahoo days when you used to have Yahoo chat. That's why the Yahoo chat bombs, man. I used to love doing them things. You could send somebody an IM message, the minute it come up on their screen, it would just reproduce like 10,000 times. It would overload the CPU on a computer where they had to shut down their computer and restart because it would basically lock them out.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And I'll tell you another trick as well. There's a website, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but what it does is it generates a link, and you send that link to a troll or whatever, and the second they open that link, it tells you exactly where they are on the map.
Yep. I've seen that one.
So you just trick them into clicking on that link, and it'll reveal exactly where they are.
Kelly's in the chat.
Who?
Oh, you can't see it because you blocked him. I'm in there. I'm in the chat as Kelly.
No.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Oh, 13 people in the chat. That's good.
Oh, that shit's hilarious. Used to do a lot of that back in the day before they shut Yahoo down. Used to do all the email bombs, the chat bombs, and all that stuff.
Yeah, a lot of them were just screensavers, and people will say, well, what am I supposed to do now?
Mark Hauser, there's a way to get around a VPN. A lot of people think that if you run a VPN, it hides your IP address and all that. It does to
Yeah.
it hides it to the unskilled people.
If you gave them that link that reveals the location and they had a VPN turned on, it wouldn't show you the location.
Yeah.
Well, it would. It'd show you the fake VPN location.
The problem is most people don't realize that everything you do on social media is open to the world. It's a matter of public record. There's nothing secretive about any of this stuff. That's why when people say, oh, you can't hack my account, you can't get my IP address, you can't do this, oh yes, you can. And there are many people out there that do that on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not using a VPN, and a guy that supposedly is a computer tech, and he wrote programs for various games. He said that he knew exactly where I was. He says, you're in California. He goes, I've got you here. I've tracked your IP address. And I thought, well, you clearly haven't. And I wasn't using a VPN.
Most people that can't figure it out, they'll lie to you and be like, "Oh, I got your IP address," and when they really don't.
You know the people who really can track you.
You'll
really
never
know because they don't need to brag about it.
They don't tell you exactly.
They'll tell you they got it, but they really don't. They do that just to instill fear in you. But there are people, because I used to be one of those people that could do all that shit. I had all the programs to do it. I mean, hell, you could buy that stuff off of Google.
Yeah.
I wonder when.
I can guarantee if someone on YouTube tells you they can hack into your computer, they can't hack into your computer.
They can't. You don't tell people, do you? If you're a hacker, you do not tell people that you're a hacker.
You're not gonna get your shit hacked, and then 2 seconds later, like 2 minutes before they've told you they're gonna do it, and drop themselves in it.
No.
Well, the funny thing is, I used to do that to people. I used to have a program that you could get through Microsoft that it actually wasn't supposed to be for external use, but you know how you can call like Microsoft and give them remote access to your computer? Yeah. They could take over your mouse and they could just take your arrow and start clicking on all your files and open up stuff.
Oh, like TeamViewer.
Yeah, I used to have a program that you could do that. All you had to do is send a message to someone, and without them knowing it, if they opened up that message, boom, I already had access to their computer. I could go and look through all their personal files, their naughty pictures if they had them on there. I could get into everything, and it would freak people out. They're like, how the hell are you controlling my mouse from your end? I'm like, because I'm a genius. But I used to have people that tell me all the time, oh, it's impossible to do. You can't do it. Oh, yeah, you can. It's called remote access. All you got to do is create a fucking link from my computer to yours, and all I got to do is send you something. And without you even knowing it, you click on it. Like I would make up a fake name, all right, and have them send them a message through a fucking email, an instant messenger. The minute they click that link, it automatically would give me remote access to their fucking computer. And I used to freak people out fucking doing that shit.
Yeah.
Well, let's face it, every one of us now our computers are wide open because we've got this streaming and coming into our computers or whatever. So
Yeah.
every one of us is open because we've got stuff being fed in.
Are you open, Rob?
Well, I mean,
I'm very
there's
I'm out and proud.
there's ways you can hide this stuff as well. Like one thing I do, I turn off the what the hell is it called? The feature that gives your location and all that. Your location.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing a lot of people don't do. And seeing a lot of times when you click on websites, like for me, when I go to a lot of the RC sites, one of the messages that pop up says Google wants to show your location, and they use it for advertisement purposes. And if that comes up, I won't even look at that website. I'll just deny it because I don't want
these days want access to your GPS.
What's that?
A lot of apps these days, they all want access to your GPS.
All the apps nowadays use the GPS on your computer. That's what most people don't realize. You have a GPS in your fucking computer. That's how your fucking location shows up. But it's like most of us, if you have an Android cell phone, they also, like my Android cell phone, I can manipulate through an app the GPS on it. So like if you'll have like a lot of Android phones have the GPS on it where you can, like, if you have kids, right, you want to tell where your kids are, you link your phone to their GPS. And then I can bring up on my phone where my daughter is at, as long as she has her phone powered on.
Yeah.
As long as she's got it powered on, I can see where my daughter's at all times. But there's a way to manipulate that. They actually give you an app on it where you can manipulate it and turn that off and use a different location, so that if somebody tries to access the GPS on my phone, it won't tell them where I'm at. I can set it for a different state as my home state, and it'll say like I'm in fucking California or some shit. You can do it with your computers too. You gotta know the settings.
Yeah, Wave hasn't figured out that I only live 2 doors away from him.
I already know you've got your hands up, and I've been watching you.
Oh no, didn't see me undressing again. I thought it was you watching me.
Oh, Mark Hauser, that's easy to do. I remember that game. I used to play that, the Motocross Madness. But you don't even need to do it through a game. It can be done right through your computer to access someone's C drive. All you got to do is create an open link. That's why most people don't even use Facebook anymore, because that's how everybody on Facebook gets hacked. You got all these people that will copy someone's name, send you a private message with a fucking link saying, "Oh, is this you? I found this info about you on the internet. Is this true?" Naturally, there's dumb people out there that'll be curious. They'll click on the link. Boom. Now what they've done is, now what's happened is you've been keylogged, is what it's called. Once they keylog you, now they can fucking take over your fucking Facebook, change your password so you can't get into your own Facebook anymore. People are trying to start. It's been a few successful attempts. People doing it on fucking YouTube now, gaining control of people's fucking YouTube's accounts, and they'll just go in and delete the account, wipe it right out.
Hi, RC. Yeah, I've
RC.
the one that's going around the UK at the moment is you'll get like an SMS message on your phone saying, please confirm your delivery with like any renowned courier service.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, nice try. I've not even ordered anything, so I know I've got.
I was about to say, I get those messages all the time. It's like, I haven't fucking ordered anything in like 3 months. Why the fuck would I confirm an order when I know I haven't ordered shit? I mean, that's like a big red flag right there. Do not open that up.
I had an automated phone call this morning from the Inland Revenue telling me that the police were coming around to arrest me for unpaid taxes. But if I I ran out and paid the bill, they wouldn't, And
I had the same thing.
Yeah,
well, that's very common. That's very common here in the US.
Yeah, the IRS. Yeah, the police don't come round and kick your door in if you haven't paid your tax.
It's one thing I always tell everybody. We have a certain time of year where we get all these people from India scamming Americans. they'll call your phone and say, "This is the IRS. We found your social security number to be
Used.
what's the word they used? Used in like fraudulent activity.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
an
I know
arrest.
that,
There's an arrest warrant out for you. If you want to settle it, pay this amount, and they
Yeah.
want you to wire them money. It's like, and that's one thing I've always told everybody. Any American that's been alive long enough and paid taxes, and I'm sure it's the same way over in the UK or anywhere else, the IRS will never call your phone. They won't even barely fucking associate with you, other than they'll send you one fucking letter saying you need to contact them, but they will never call you. They will never send you an email, and they sure to hell are not going to fucking send the police to your door.
Exactly. I mean, I've had so many of them, you know, and they're just ridiculous.
I had it once, and I had the same thing as what UK Medic says. You know, if you don't pay in a certain amount of time, the cops are waiting for you and all this, and then they go dial 1 and talk to a agent. So I did that.
Yeah.
I did that for the hell of it, eh? And he goes, "Yeah, are you such and such?" But they never mention my name or anything, you know.
Yeah.
And they go, "Well, you have like 8 accounts, $1 million in this account," and I said, "I don't even own a freaking house." Click.
Yeah. The best
Back
one
then,
I
we all remember MySpace, but I actually miss MySpace.
Yeah, the best one I had was I had an email from a major general, sort of MacArthur, based out in Afghanistan. And he said that if I sent him $500, he would split the value of the gold that he'd got with me. But he needed the money to help him get it out of the country. Well, anyway, for a laugh, I actually went on Google, typed in this guy's name, found out what sort of battalion he was with, and you know, such and such. And it turned out he died in service 2 years prior. So I emailed the guy back. I said, "Thank you so much for your generosity and your kind offer, but I've got some bad news for you. You're dead."
Yeah, I get the IRS. I get the IRS phone calls all the time telling me that there's a warrant out for my arrest due to unpaid taxes and this, and that. And I have a laugh with these guys because I tell them, I'm like, well, obviously you don't know me like you think you do, because I'm a retired veteran. I don't pay taxes. I don't ever have to deal with the IRS again a day in my life. I was like, so how the fuck are you going to tell me I owe back taxes when I haven't filed taxes in freaking 5 years? I'm tax exempt.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you guys should do a little bit more research on the people you're trying to fucking scam, especially when it's fucking American veterans, because all American veterans, our retirements and disability checks are all tax free. We don't ever have to file taxes on them.
Yeah.
I can't tell you when's the last time I ever fucking saw or filed a W-2 form.
Yeah, one of the biggest ones, we will probably recall this. There was a stage where your computer screen suddenly would be locked up, and it had come up, Metropolitan Police. You've been viewing illegal porn. Click on this and pay £200 now to have your computer unlocked. Well, if I'd been watching illegal porn, i.e. child porn and stuff like that, they wouldn't be locking my screen. They'd be kicking my door in and taking my computer away from me. They wouldn't be saying pay £200 and we'll just forget about it.
I'll tell you a good one I saw about 2-3 years ago with the IRS scams. There was a female sheriff. So she's sitting in the fucking sheriff's office and gets one of them fucking scam phone calls saying that there's a warrant out for her arrest. So she's just playing along, getting all the info that she can and everything. Long story short, she starts fucking around with the guy on the phone. He starts threatening her, saying, the cops are on their way right now to come get you. They're going to be at your door any minute if you don't pay us. And then she puts him on fucking speakerphone and then lets him know, is like, jackass, I am a fucking sheriff, okay? I work for the fucking police department. I think if there wasn't a warrant out for my arrest, I would have fucking known it the minute it happened since I am a cop.
Is that the one that's on YouTube?
Yeah. That.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
She strings him along.
She strings him along for like a fucking half hour. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I have seen it. It's brilliant. Yeah, she's actually at the desk in the police station.
Yeah, she's sitting right at the police station desk having this phone conversation with this fucking dumbass. He's sitting there threatening her, saying, "Oh yeah, we're sending the police right now." It's like, well, I'll be here waiting since I'm at the sheriff's department. sees how I'm a sheriff and I work here.
Yeah, I know, it's brilliant. These people just don't know who they're contacting. This is the thing. It's hilarious.
What it is, it's like, so anytime you order something offline and you have to put your phone number in, it's like they're like telemarketers.
Yeah.
The minute you order something offline, that shit is all public. That's why you get these scam calls, all these Hindu Indian people get your phone numbers and all that, because that shit's all fucking public record. They have access to all that shit. They can get everyone and
They sell the
anyone's
list.
phone number.
Yeah. Yeah, they sell the list. I mean, I had a thing
Bye,
2 years
Brooklyn.
ago. See you, Brooklyn. I had a thing 2 years ago about claiming compensation for buying a diesel car, and
Yeah.
the emissions being like screwed.
I remember a scam that was used a couple of years ago. It was through email. I used to get the email all the time. It was some company telling me that one of my relatives had passed away. They were really wealthy and their money didn't go to anyone because they could never track down a next of kin.
Oh yeah.
But miraculously,
Oh, yeah.
miraculously somehow they found me, and I had like $300,000 sitting in an account waiting for me to collect it. But because it was a large sum of money, you had to hire a lawyer to do the paperwork to be able to deposit into my bank account. So the scam was they tell you, we need your bank account and we need you to pay this for one of our lawyers to go ahead and process the paperwork. So you pay us $800 and we'll process the paperwork, and for $800 in return, you will receive $300,000 deposited into your bank account. I'm like, what do you think I am? Fucking stupid? I think I would know if I had a relative that was wealthy and passed away. We'd all know it.
It's better when you get one saying you've got a rich Nigerian uncle.
Yeah,
Well, that's
I know.
what it was.
Died in a plane crash.
Yeah, it was a Nigerian fucking emails where these emails were coming from. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I had one, and it was something like $8 million, you know, and I said, well, that's fantastic. If you'd like to take the fee out of the $8 million and send me the rest. Because that's what you would do, wouldn't you?
Well, I emailed these people back because I knew it was a scam, so I was playing along, and that's what I told them. I said, I'm not going to give you access to my bank account or anything and pay you $800. Take it out of my fucking 300,000 earnings. Oh, we can't do that because by law the fee has to be paid from a separate account. I'm like, no, it don't. If that $300,000 is mine, you just dock fucking $800 off it and send me the balance.
Yeah.
That's when they hang up the phone on you or stop communication with you because they know you're not done.
Yeah.
But they sure will try.
Yeah. I've replied back to emails where they want your email address, your address, and all the rest of it, and phone number, and I've replied back, Detective Inspector so-and-so, New Scotland Yard, and given the address of Scotland Yard and their phone number, and sent it back to them. You never hear from them again.
I had one of the IRS scam artists call my phone last week where they fucked up. The phone number that they called me from was my phone number. How the fuck they're doing that now? It was my phone number showing up on the caller ID, and I'm looking at I'm like, how the fuck am I calling myself right now? So I answer the phone, and sure as shit, it's some dude that barely speaks any fucking English. And I'll be honest, I've had to talk to the IRS on the phone a few times over the past years, and I never got a foreigner. They're definitely all American English speaking people at the IRS.
Yeah, well, they don't want to make any mistakes, do they? If they're going to screw you, they're going to make sure they do it properly.
Yeah, right? Exactly. They're going to do it the right way. They're going to screw you. That's what I used to tell them on the phone. At least if I'm going to get fucked over, I want an American to fuck me over at least.
Absolutely.
Somebody that speaks fucking English where I can understand them. And then it's funny because when you call them out on their bullshit, they fucking start swearing at you on the other end of the phone, getting all violent with you and shit. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
It
like,
is
yeah,
really-
so that's real professional. You're using foul language at me and you're the fucking IRS? I don't think so.
Yeah. And the thing is, they don't threaten you either when you get any kind of contact from these people anyway. They just tell you, you owe this, pay it, or the other things are going to happen. They don't sort of say, the police are going to come and kick your door and we're going to drag you out and
Yeah,
beat
they
you
don't
with sticks.
tell you anything. You just be at work one day and you'll have fucking IRS agents sitting there waiting to fucking arrest you when you come out of the building. They just do it quick and easy. They ain't letting you know that they're coming. They don't want you to run.
It always makes me laugh. You saying about letting you know they're coming in this country with the health inspectors, with the food joints and all that. They actually tell the places that they're coming before they come, giving them a chance to clean the place up and get rid of the rats before they actually get there.
Yep. Well, they don't do that here in the U.S. Health inspectors, and they come to give the restaurants their ratings and stuff. They just show up and play as a regular patron. They order some food, and then when they start finding stuff wrong with it, all they do is just show you a badge and walk right into the fucking kitchen.
Oh yeah.
They don't even wait to be escorted. They just show a badge and walk right through.
Yeah, yours the same way.
Yeah, I know that for a fact because the bar my wife used to run years ago, they'd have the health inspectors come there, and they always had an A+ rating. It was a very clean place, but they wouldn't even let them know that they're coming. My wife would open the joint up, the cook would come in, fire up the grills, and 5 minutes later, here's the health inspectors. They would just walk behind the bar, show my wife their badge, and there's nothing she can do. She has to let them go through, and they just sit there and start fucking inspecting everything.
Yeah.
You're either going to get a pass or fail, or if it's that horrible, they just shut you down for a week till you correct everything.
Well, guys, you're boring me now. No, it's nearly 2 a.m., so I'm going to get my backside off to bed.
Oh, okay. Thanks for hanging out.
Because
No worries,
I'm going to
Rob.
break the habit. I'm going to break the habit of a light up and actually go to work. So
Right?
I need to get some sleep, Well, I've had 4 days off, so it's time to go and do some work now.
Oh yeah, your holidays are over, eh?
Yeah, 4 days on, 4 days off. So
Don't be a Kelly. Go back to work. Earn some money.
What time
I
you
don't
going to
know.
start, Rob?
10 a.m.
Well, that's not too bad.
No. That's enough sleep for me. So I will bid you all good night. Take care, everybody in the chat.
No
Yeah.
worries, buddy.
I'll
All right,
catch you
have a
later.
good one.
Take care, guys. Have fun.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, I noticed that even the emails that you get now is a lot of spam mail lately.
That's all it
Oh,
is.
everybody wants to scam. It's an electronic age. Everybody's trying some scam or another. Even like cloning bank cards, and now you can do contactless payments on your card. You have to buy special wallets that block people trying to scan it out your back pocket and stuff.
Right.
I never even knew that were a thing, where you had to buy specially lined wallets because people could get a machine and hold it near your back pocket and scan your card through your pocket.
Oh wow.
Never even knew that.
No, I didn't either.
Hey, your Dodge truck warranty has expired. You see, that's not a thing in England, but I've heard a lot of Americans saying it about getting calls about the warranty expiring on the vehicles.
Yeah.
We had a big thing in England where we all started getting phone calls every bloody day saying that asking if we had PIP.
Oh yeah.
No, very annoying. And then they passed a law where they had to stop asking people for it by like 2018 or whatever. So they had to stop calling people, like cold calling, asking for PIP.
One over Miami, I always love those ones. Your fucking goddamn vehicle warranty. I get them fucking calls every day. I'm like, how the fuck is I drive a brand new vehicle, okay, and it's still covered under warranty for the next couple of years. It's like, I got these fucking calls the day after I bought the fucking truck off the showroom floor at the Chevy dealer. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna be calling me telling me my warranty's up and I just bought the fucking truck yesterday? Those are the ones I fucking hate. Goddamn vehicle warranty ones.
Yeah, they never give up either.
No, they don't. They don't. Man, I've been getting the vehicle warranty calls for years. Even before I bought my brand new truck, the truck that I was driving had been out of warranty for 19 years. It's like, how you gonna tell me my warranty's about to expire? That damn thing's expired 19 years ago. It's like, you guys are a little behind on your records. It's funny though.
Oh, they'll try anything, but a lot of people walked into those deals too, eh? Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. I'm sure.
Well, it's like when you buy a brand new vehicle. It's public record. The
Right.
dealership, they earn a percentage off that because they work with some of these warranty companies. So if you got a vehicle that you buy, sometimes on a new vehicle, you only get like a 1-year warranty or the first 50,000 or 100,000 miles. But then after that, the warranty's out. So they try to sell you an extended warranty or whatever. But it's like, damn, they don't even really do any research because you'd be driving a vehicle that's like 30 years old. The warranty expired, 28 years ago. And then they'll still be calling you saying, we're trying to sell you an extended warranty. It's like, who the hell in their right mind would warranty a 30-year-old vehicle?
Yeah. Hey,
That'd be
John,
like me. That'd be like me trying to buy an extended warranty on my 1970 Camaro. I just don't think they're going to do it.
No, not with the modifications you already did to it.
Exactly. It's funny though. They try.
So, do you have your Camaro appraised, Frank?
Yeah, actually, I do.
So every year you gotta go to the appraiser and tell them, well, this is what the car is worth.
Well, what I do is they do it through my local county courthouse here. So I have to pay taxes on that Camaro every year. It's what they call luxury tax, and they have a value on it. Now what they do is they base the value off what it would be stock as it came off the showroom, but you have to bring it to them and an inspector looks at it. So naturally, when they look at it and see it, they see that it's been modified, custom painted, custom engine. They know it's not going to be at its stock value.
Right.
So, of course, they bump up the value on it, and that's what makes me have to pay more taxes every year on it. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Weez World. Thanks for hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. Come back another time again. Oh, no problem, Weez World. That's understandable. It's pretty late for you.
All right, I'm back. Later,
Yeah,
Weez.
so you get replacement value, like what you put into it, or no?
Yeah, for the most part.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're pretty particular over here when you have a
Well, that's how it
appraisal
is
on
through
a
my
new car.
insurance company. My insurance company will basically warranty and cover everything on it. I mean, I pay a little bit more for it, but it's a little more worth it if the car gets stolen or I wreck it or whatever.
Right.
Like I have the stereo system in it insured. If somebody breaks into the car and steals the stereo system out of it, that's on my insurance. They'll have to replace it. Anybody steals my rims and tires, puts it up on
Right.
blocks, somebody steals it and wrecks it, they put a value on it of what it would cost to replace that car.
Right. So you got an on and off switch for your ignition?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I figured.
Yeah,
I had mine situated my lighter.
Yeah, I've
So
got mine hidden where anytime I'm not driving it, I hit a switch and it kills the ignition. So if
Right.
anybody tried to steal it, get in it, pop the key lock or whatever, they'll never get it started because it basically cuts the battery power to the whole car. Only way
Right.
you stealing is if you push it or load it up on a flatbed, but you sure the hell ain't gonna drive it out of here.
Right. Yeah, I had it always behind my lighter. And then if I didn't have the lighter portion in there, there's no way you can start up the car.
Yep.
That's the way I had mine set up. And a lot of people don't think that to do it that way, but that's how I did mine. Yeah, you always got to get more than the value of the car, Mark. That's how I always did it.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they valued mine a lot higher than what I thought they would have. So I know what it costs me to build this. The dollar amount that it costs me to build it, they're appraising it at about $18,000 more than what I've got dollar value into it, which is good. Because if anything happens to the car, I'm going to make more money off it than what it costs me to build it. So I'm not complaining.
Well, that's really good. Do you have special insurance that you only could drive it on certain days, or do you have full insurance on it?
I've got full insurance. It's got full coverage.
Yeah, because I know some people that have an old car like that.
Yeah, they get what's called they get antique plates put on them.
Yeah.
And they'll go through like Haggerty. Haggerty Insurance basically says you can't drive the car more than 6 months out of the year. Like you can't, in order for them to insure it, it cannot be a daily driver, and you can only put so many miles a year on it.
Right. Well, that's good. Sometimes it's hard to put a value on an old car.
It is.
That's like my model collection, like some of my models that are, dated back from the 60s. It's hard to put a money value on them. But they have books out there that you can pick up that tells you the value of them.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't go live today.
I was going to, but I just didn't feel like it. I'll be honest. I just been taking a break from YouTube again. I'm just getting kind of bored with the whole YouTube thing.
I haven't seen Sherry around.
Yeah, she hasn't been live in 5 days almost.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how I've been getting. I mean, I get a lot of people in my lives, but just me, myself, I run out of stuff to talk about, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I get bored with it after a while. I have more enjoyment going into other people's live feeds and hanging out at times.
Well, I've been on for 3 hours. I think I'm gonna call it.
Alrighty, I'm gonna hop off here myself.
Yeah. Well,
It's good seeing you.
out.
Yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, you will.
All right, y'all later.
Yeah, take care. Do full coverage of what, Mark? What you want me to do a full coverage of? I'll just wait until I hear from Mark, and then I'm gonna close it up for the night. It costs us more, but I don't sweat it. Yeah, you're right there, Mark Hauser. Well, I'm gonna close up, people. Thanks all for coming. Greatly appreciate you all. Brooklyn Chick, thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate that. 100%. You know, you don't have to. You know, it's all great that people donate or super chat and whatnot. But anyways, thanks all for coming. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll talk to you all later. Bye for now. Peace. I'm out of here.